Baby, when I say I just walked into my apartment, I just got back from the barbershop. I was really, really pushing it. Girl, I should have I should put my jacket on. I don't like I don't like when it be flimsy like this. Okay. There we go. What's up, y'all? Let me drink some water, baby. I'm thirsty. Put some lotion on. I had to wash my hands. What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's up, Deron and Colleen? What's up, Sierra? What's up, Lovely? What's up, Sade and Montrez? What's up, Naya? What's up, Soul, Cassie, Lovely? What's up, y'all? What's up, Shy Girls Perspective? What's up, Dr. P. King? Yes. It's Dr. King, sweetie. Okay. Shout out to Wendy. What's up, Latoya? Baby. What's up, Keisha? What's up, Ashley? Baby, I didn't want too much of nothing. Baby, it's been too much going on. Baby, it's too much going on, baby. It's too much going on in these streets. I don't even know. It's too much going on. What's up, AJ? Baby. It's a lot going on, baby. It's too much, y'all. It's a lot going on. It's too much. What's up, Diva? What's up? Baby, when I had to, what's up, look out for Lauren? I couldn't even engage. Girl, I'm disengaging. Girl, shout out to Whitefish. Girl, shout out to Meredith Marks. I'm disengaging. Girl, I tell you, it was too much going on. Girl, that hashtag RHOA, girl. I said I gotta get off. I almost deleted. What's up, LTV Productions? I almost deleted my Twitter app yesterday. Baby, stressing me. I said, God, girl, I tell you, y'all was stressing me out yesterday. I said, Let's go ahead and get into this mess, y'all. All right, so this is according to TMZ. Judge to Wendy Williams, your career is over. Girl, when I tell you they are playing with my auntie Wendy Williams, oh. So things are getting weird and intense in the Wendy Williams guardianship war. Multiple sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ during a hearing this week, the judge told Wendy she has no hope of restarting her career. It's pretty outrageous. Wendy showed up in court Thursday and appeared before Judge Lisa Sokoloff. Our sources tell TMZ the judge railed on Wendy's niece, Alex Feeney, accusing her of leaking information to the media and threatening her with sanctions for future conduct. The judge wasn't finished. We're told she attacked Wendy's family, essentially saying they were no good. And then Judge Sokoloff, I will mess somebody's name up, out of the blue started talking about Wendy's career. We're told she said Wendy had a great career, but it is over, adding she will never have a career again. It's done. Our sources say the remarks hurt Wendy deeply, and it is unclear why she said it. Beyond it being hurtful, it's unclear what expertise the judge has in the entertainment industry to make such an assessment. For the record, lots of people are keenly interested in Wendy's career. Our Tubi documentary, Saving Wendy, was viewed in huge numbers, and various outlets have been reporting on her bid to end the guardianship. Wendy now has a not-so-secret weapon in her arsenal, attorney Joe Tacopina, who will take the guardianship up with a jury if the judge doesn't end it. Girl, I don't like this, and I'm going to say, and I'm sorry, I don't care if the women were black with afros and African girl garb on, girl dashikis, and girl they walk around here every day with their fist in the air. I don't care if the judge was black. I don't care if the lawyer was black or the guardian was black. But it's just something about this that makes my skin crawl, knowing that it's all white women in charge of the money. I really do believe that when Wendy did ask for this guardianship or somebody to make sure her money was okay, I don't think that Wendy really thought that this was going to be the outcome. I think in Wendy's head, she just wanted to make sure her money was safe. So I think that whenever she told the bank, hey, I need a guardianship, or, can y'all, I don't think she was thinking this. I'm going to be honest. I think my auntie was just on the bottle, and I think she was just thinking, girl, I don't think she really knew the ins and outs to the extent this guardianship will go. I think she was just more so focused on, girl, make sure my money is good. I think that if Wendy knew that this was going to be the outcome of asking for protection of her money, I don't think she would have asked for it. Because they say Wendy did ask for a guardianship, but I don't think she thought that this was what it was. I don't even think Wendy knew what a guardianship was, if we're going to be honest. I think my auntie just wanted to make sure her money was safe and that nickel, okay? She wanted to make sure that nickel, okay, girl, that ex-husband of hers didn't get a hold of the money, okay? But it is what it is, because nonetheless, this is where we at. Right. I'm not mad at anybody. Like I said, girl, it's a real, I'm not mad at anybody for trying to protect her. The bank, trying to protect the money, blah, blah, blah. But girl, at some point, this is not right, girl. And they're not going to convince me that they are doing this out of the kindness of their heart. It's something that they're getting out of this to the point where they don't want to let her go. There's something that guardian, the judge, and the lawyer that I guess is supposed to be that was hired by the guardian, whatever. I can't remember the whole story. They're getting something out of this for them to not want to just be like, well, girl, I don't need to be your, because like in my head, girl, if you don't want me to be your guardian, then okay, well, girl, I ain't gotta be your guardian, girl. Okay, well, girl, okay. But the simple fact that they're trying to hold on to this so tight, I think is weird. I do think it's weird. Because there are too many people out here that actually need help. Who y'all should have in a guardianship is Donda's son, if we're going to be honest. If y'all going to put anybody in a guardianship, it shouldn't have been Brittany, because Brittany ain't hurt nobody. Can we talk about it? Brittany might be a lot of things, and Brittany might need to be in a guardianship too. But girl, at the end of the day, Brittany ain't hurt nobody. Brittany be out here spinning for her life. Look at my girl. When I say my girl be spinning, girl, my sister be spinning, baby. Girl, all Brittany want to do is spin, 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 spin. All Brittany do is twirl in her mansion. That's all I'm saying. All Brittany do is twirl in her mansion. Brittany don't bother nobody. And if that's what Brittany want to do, let Brittany do it. Girl, Brittany ain't bothering nobody. Girl, Brittany, come on, bitch. Brittany is Team Twirl, baby. Brittany don't bother nobody. Brittany is Team Twirl. Okay, captain of the Team Twirl. Girl, she took my spot. Brittany don't bother nobody. Like I said, Wendy, yes, she's an alcoholic. Yes, she had or has a problem with alcohol. But Wendy ain't never been like no Karen Huger. Wendy was a responsible drunk. I don't care what nobody say. Wendy was a responsible drunk. Wendy always had a driver. And when Wendy was at her house, she locked herself in her bedroom. Karen, on the other hand, was an irresponsible drunk. Okay? Wendy, she gonna call her driver to take her to the liquor store. And then she gonna have her driver take her black ass right back home. Karen gonna go to the bar, get drunk, stop by the convenience store, get some Stella Rose, and then try and drive home. Girl, and then she gonna hit a tree. She gonna hit a couple of signs. Her car gonna catch on fire, and then she gonna say, "I ain't did nothing." that bitch gonna say, "I ain't did nothing." Karen gonna say, "I ain't did nothing." Karen gonna say, "I'm innocent." Karen, baby, your whole car caught on fire, sister. Girl, Karen gonna say, "I'll be vindicated." I'll be vindicated. Girl, no, you not. No, you not. No, you not. Girl, had right down there, girl, digging through that purse. Girl, while she had Ray down there digging through that purse, looking for that license. Looking for the license. Jim, just give me. I'm trying to get a license. Would you like my license? No, Ray, we don't want your license, baby. No, Ray. I know you're trying to look out for your wife, but baby, they don't need your license. They want Karen's. Like, I'm looking for the license. I see a couple of dollars. I see her AirPods. I see her. Let's see her Altoids. I see her. Girl, I said, oh, poor Ray. I don't know how we got on Ray. Girl, y'all can already tell the way this live already starting off is about to be everywhere. I don't know how we got on Ray and how we got on Karen. Karen said, I ain't even got nothing to do with this. Karen said, I'm doing my job. Karen said, no, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm serving my time. Hello? Anyways, so listen, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into the mess of the mess of the mess of the mess of the mess, okay? Right, did y'all put money on Cameron book since that's y'all grind on? I ain't got it. I ain't got it, baby. I don't know what's going on with Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know what's going on with Real Housewives of Atlanta. It almost seems, what's up, Bonnie? It's almost, girl, what I tell you, it is very love and hip hop-ish. Girl. She needs to go. Girl, she needs to go. Shout out to Mariah. Girl, she gotta go. Girl, I tried to tell y'all, and the girls tried to say I was anti-black. These housewives of Duluth and Marietta, come on, are starting to work my nerves. I believe Kenya exit marked the end of an era with RHOA. Thank you, Southern Purchase. The beard looking nice and dark, thick Big Daddy. We see you. Come on, Deron. Thank you. Listen, I don't get it. I don't. No, listen. We about to be. I gained a couple of pounds. Girl, we about to lose it. I gained a couple of pounds. But girl, we about to lose it. We about to be skinny daddy. Okay, Rodney, you should allow a few people to come up and give their opinions. We're gonna start doing panels one day. Cause my nerves be too bad. Girl, my nerves be too bad. Shout out to Andrew Gabor. If y'all haven't subscribed to Andrew Gabor, make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. He does panels a lot, and I don't know how he does it because, girl, it be too much going on. Girl, now I be up on the panel too. Now I be on the panel too, but I'm just saying I don't know if I could host a panel because it be too much going on, baby. It be too much going on. Anyways, but yeah. I just okay. All the talking makes me nervous. I'm gonna cuss y'all asses out and hung with the phone in y'all faces. Girl, these motherfuckers got me fucked up, girl. All this hollering and shit, girl. I gotta go. Girl, I'm gonna click in everybody's face, girl. All this screaming and shit, Girl, how you end it? How you end the live? Girl, my nerves is bad. How you end it? Girl, how you end it? Girl, turn it off. Girl, turn it off. Girl, I gotta go. Okay, you know my nerves get bad real fast. I'll talk about it. Okay, click. Okay, click. Girl, I'm gone. Girl, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Okay. Anyway, so listen. I don't know what's going on with Real Housewives of Atlanta. I really don't. So yesterday, I wake up and and this was around 11 o'clock. Now, mind you, I low-key had just went to sleep. Y'all know I'm a night owl. Mind you, I low-key had just went to sleep. Okay? So I wake up, and it's kind of like, it's kind of like clockwork. When I wake up, I always check my phone. I always hop on. I think because it's a part of my job, per se. So I always like check on the blogs and see the first thing that pop up. I could be literally dead in my sleep, and I will reach over and grab my phone and be like, "Okay, girl, has anything broke? Okay, girl. And I go back to sleep. So, anyways, girl, I wake up and I check my phone and I see, girl. Porsha started a YouTube channel, right? Oh, you can set Google alert. That's what I need to do. You can. You sure can. Because I remember Tia Mari saying at one point she had Google alert. So anytime her name pop up, she get emails or something. You sure can. I didn't even think about that. That's what I need to do. So Porsha started a YouTube channel. I have not watched her videos that she posted. The clip that went viral was Porsha saying this. It's a very small 15-second clip. So take a listen to what Porsha had to say, and then it kind of just went downhill from there.
Housewife, still on the show right now, who gave Kenya that nude information. No, I'm going to expose that. Everybody needs to know who she is. That was crazy to me. The housewife, still on the show right now, who gave Kenya that nude information. No, I'm going to expose that. Everybody needs to know who she is. That was crazy to me.
So then Kenya said, absolutely no one on the show gave me anything. Stop using my situation for clickbait. And then she put the emoji with her hand over her head. And then Porsha, girl. And then Porsha said, that's a lie. We talked day and night, and I personally went to network/production and fought for you before you showed her underage explicit pics. I said, oh, girl. P. Willie slipped that child pee in there as a final nail in Kenya's coffin so Bravo wouldn't bring her back. Two things that stay in her mouth are lies and peeing. Thank you, Angie. That's a lie. We talked day and night, and I personally went to network/production and fought for you before you showed her underage explicit pics. When Porsha talks, I notice I check out and my eyes glaze over. I can only listen to her in small doses. Thank you, Bonnie. I also went after as well because I was hurt you had to leave. I checked on you because I cared and care. I'm not your enemy. And then she tagged Kenya. Girl, come what's up, Stacey? You cannot. Oh God. And the crazy thing about this, I have seen G.I. Jane. I have seen G.I. Jane come out and say everything except that she was underage in whatever pics Kenya showed. So for Porsha to come out and say something that G.I. Jane, what's up, Aaliyah? Baby, we just getting started, baby. So for Peach Juice to come out and say that Brenda was underaged, in my head, I think that would have been one of the first things she would have said. She has come out and posted the laws. Remember, she had a section of the law posted about RP. Remember when all this stuff hit the fan? She came out and said she ain't do nothing. She came out and said she was hazed. Not once has she said that she was underage. Even now, she's on her promo tour, right? And I haven't seen anybody post her saying that she was underage. I saw she did an interview with the Housewife thingy. Then she did another interview with somebody, I think in New York, I believe. So those are two interviews I know I've seen floating around. And not once has G.I. Jane come out and say that she was underage. So for Porsha to come out and say that, and then say, I'm not your enemy, you would have thought that Porsha learned her lesson. You would have thought that Porsha learned her lesson. You would have thought that Porsha learned her lesson when she repeated that lie that Phaedra told her. The lie that Phaedra say somebody told her that Candy and Todd were going to take her back to a sex dungeon and drug her and have their way with her. You would have thought she would have learned her lesson then. But clearly Porsha still hasn't learned. No, I do not believe for 1 second that that girl was underage in those pics. I don't believe it. So, Ming Lee, I don't know who these people are. Ming Lee, I think, is a lesbian. I think she's a kissing lesbian. I'm not sure. Mind you, Kenya, or she might be bi, pan. I don't know. I think she fooled with women though. Mind you, Kenya, Cynthia, and the rest of the ladies unnecessarily got into Drew for working with Dennis to defend prune juice. I wish Kenya sues the veneers off of her. Thank you, Angie. So Ming Lee is one of the girls that she stands in the background on the show. She's not a friend of, but we have seen her multiple times on the show. Maybe she was supposed to be a friend of, and then it just didn't work out in the end. You know, the girls think they may be something, then it's not when it's all said and done. The Hennessy heifer is always deflecting from her issues. Peach Juice Williams needs to focus on her friendships and family. Bad friend and number one hater. Thank you, Feel Good. So Ming Lee, she's also a housewife now on Basketball Wives. Okay, so I heard Ming Lee's name being floated around when they started this new season of Housewives. Clearly, she didn't make the cut, but she made the cut on VH1 with the new season of Basketball Wives. Again, I don't know who Ming Lee is, girl, but she got like over 1 million followers on Instagram. So somebody know who she is. Hello? So someone put in the comments section, you messy for telling Kenya that girl's business. Cute though. And then Ming Lee responded to the person and said the internet told that girl business. What I know is still in my phone and I'm not on the show. Not my monkey, not my circus. And then Brittany came back and said internet didn't tell Kenya anything because where is it all over the internet? Ming told me herself in a drunken night at an event in Miami for a whole hour. She has saved explicit images of me in her phone, save for a rainy day. Very weird. To admit to, she ain't innocent either. Can't help we dated the same people. Girl, this is so ghetto. Oh, baby, this is ghetto. Baby, this is, I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. Y'all like this. Y'all try to get down to the internet calling me anti-black and shit. I know ghetto when I see ghetto. And I know Zeus when I see Zeus. And I know hood when I see hood. Okay? Girl, I know ghetto. I know ghetto. I know hood. I know hood. Girl. I know VH1T. I know VH1T. I know Bravo T. I know Bravo girlies. I know the VH1 girlies. I know the WeTV girlies. I know the Zeus girlies. So Ming Lee responded to Brittany voluntarily chose to be in an industry that exploits women while she was in high school, and she's been bragging about it since episode 1. I don't believe Porsha, but I also don't feel sorry for B. Thank you, Scarlett J. Girl, I don't need the girl. To help you understand where Ming Lee comes from, Jessie will spill that she was the one that gave Kenya the receipts because they dealt with Wingstop Ross. Then people took it and ran to her, causing this. Thank you, Nia. Thank you so much. So this is what Ming Lee said back to G.I. Jane. I wasn't drunk, and what I said verbatim was, if I had given those pictures or videos to Kenya, it would have been the ones I have in my phone of you at that party, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those are not on the internet, nor have I ever shared or shown them to anyone, and I have had every phone since 2011. Britt, you're 1 year younger than me, so you were well over age. Girl, I don't know why everybody. Girl, we all old hoes. That's okay, girl. I had to admit, I had to just come to the conclusion, girl, I am my age. Girl, it's a blessing, girl. The goal is to get old. Girl, you 1 year younger than me. Girl, stop trying to act like you 23. You're trying to act like you was 15. Girl, stop trying to act like you was 15 in those pics. Well, not you, Porsha. Yeah, Porsha trying to act like you was 15 in those pics. It's giving okay? It's giving BET Uncut 0304-ish. Thank you, Southern Purchase, right. Baby. Britt, you're 1 year younger than me, so you are well over age. And this narrative that I am mad because we dated the same person is complete BS. One of my best friends used to be his fiance, which you were cool with before you even dated him, so stop it. I don't have a problem with you. Like I said to your face, I would never leak or share any pictures or videos of you, period. It is weird that you still have videos in your phone, though. You had a past, so what? Just tell everybody your hoe got deleted and you're married now. FYI, and that image from the video is still on the internet as we speak. Like I said, the internet told your business, not me. Now leave me alone. Girl, cool, baby. Hold up. Maybe they had a baby. Maybe they did. Baby, let me tell you something. Girl, can we talk? Girl, what time is it? It's all girl. It's about to be midnight. It's really not. Can we talk? Girl, it sounded like y'all was doing. It sounded like girl. Can we talk? Girl, it sounded like y'all was. Girl, can we be grown and have some kitchen table talk? Can we be grown and have some kitchen table talk? And y'all don't take what I say and girl try and twist it. All right, girl, listen. What Kelly said, we all done some whole shit before. That's what Kelly said. Kelly said we was all a hoe once upon a time. Girl, once upon a time I was a hoe. And I'm in it, can't take it back because I did the shit. I want more money. I want girl, but girl, come on. Can we talk? It sounded like y'all was out here hoeing together. If we're just gonna be honest about it. It sounded like y'all was out here hoeing together. That's what it's giving. It's giving, girl, we used to run the streets together. And girl, you know what's going on. So girl, you better leave me alone before I really tell the tea. But I don't want to say too much because girl, my business is gonna be on the street too. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're beefing because of Rick Ross. I think Colombiana takes greasy. Ow! I think Colombiana talks greasy to women, sends her sister to fight, and collects beef like Pokemon. Come on. I think that's what Ming Lee is trying to get to. Like, girl, don't try to act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Because, girl, we was all doing the same hoe shit one night. But I'm trying to spare you because then my tea might kind of get leaked too. But I got the videos of what your ass was doing. You ain't girl, let me see something. This is what I be trying to tell y'all. Can y'all take what I tell y'all serious? I've been trying to tell y'all for years. Stop doing your whole shit with other people. I've been trying to tell y'all, you got to do your whole by yourself, girl. Because when the girls know your tea, girl, on Mad Day, boom, girl, on Mad Day, I've been trying to tell y'all, y'all don't like to listen to me. Girl, stop holding with other people. Girl, hold by yourself. So, girl, it's your word, girl, and it's girl. And keep it to yourself, baby. Ooh, I've been trying to tell y'all don't like to listen to me. Girl, you do your dirt. That's all I'm trying to say. You do your dirt by yourself. Don't get other people involved because on Mad Day, this is what happens. Now we on Mad Day, right? Now the girls know you a hoe. But if you did your dirt by yourself, won't nobody know you was a hoe. That's literally hoeing 101. I've been trying to help y'all the game for years. Okay? Now I know this went on way a long time ago, but I've been trying to help y'all the game for years. Do your dirt by yourself, do your hoeing by yourself. Because on Mad Day, this is what happens. Baby, no face, no case. Woo, child, and Phaedra had the nerve to call Meriton Medicine ladies demonic. Bitches from hell. What the, okay? What the hell is these messy RHOA ladies? The Honda 07, I'm with you when you're right. That's what I'm saying. I only want to get into Phaedra. I think that it is absolutely irresponsible. Thank you, Curry Locks. Thank you so much. I think that it is absolutely irresponsible for Porsha to come out and say, let me read what she said. That's a lie. We talk day and night, and I personally went to the network production and fought for you before you showed her underage explicit pics. Fleming's just trying to deflect from her and her scamming Nigerian husband's messy divorce and how you filming only from an Airbnb's Dirty Diana house and lunch dates. Come on, baby. Biopsy was dragging. She was a video 304 in high school. Peach Juice is just a known liar. Baby, we gonna get into it. Girl, that's what I'm saying. Like, in real life, let me just say this. What Porsha is about to do is open up this door. And one, I don't believe that the girl was underage. I want to keep saying that. I don't believe that Britt was underage. But girl, at this point, girl, you're gonna have to go after the people who, because that means that it was child PORN. Hello? And then we're also gonna have to not only look into the production company, we're also gonna have to look into, girl, this production company. Because we're not gonna sit here and act like when Kenya was setting up this shit at her shop, the producers didn't see or know what was about to happen. So y'all allowed Kenya. Let me make sure I got this right, Peach Juice. You're saying that the production and everybody else who has something to do with shooting, setting up these scenes, knew that Kenya was about to post these pictures. And now everybody is involved in Kitty PORN. Girl. I come in late. Hey y'all, my birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday! I tell Bessie's tell Bessie's need to know details for my safety, but don't tell. Okay, baby, don't tell them your full hoism. Okay. Yes, Chateau. Y'all tell Chateau happy birthday. I just don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. Like, now we're going down this road. Porsha, who had her daughter, Porsha, who had her daughter sitting on Simon's lap, is now an advocate for children. Okay, girl. Thank you, Bella 504. Girl, let me shut up. I ain't gonna get into that, girl. I just think that, girl, this is a dangerous road to go down, especially when more than likely it's not the truth. Again, the only person that's come out and said some shit like this is Porsha Williams. We ain't even heard Brandy say no shit like this. Child, on Mad Day, your whole facts will be blasted for the free world to know. Keep your tea sipped between you, yourself, and Irene. I know that's right. Love you, cousin. Team Twirl in the house. Also continue to step on Bonquisha's neck. Love from Miami, Florida. Come on, Miami. I need to get to Miami, baby. See my men. I just think this is a weird road. It's almost like, what is Porsha's MO? Are y'all trying to sabotage the show? Girl, we are 6 episodes in. Porsha is not making sense. If Kenya was suspended due to the photos, how do you advocate for her? Come on. Before she posted underage photos, Porsha continues to lie, just like Dirty Diana. Come on. Got a whole facts report specialist to erase mine. I know that's right. Come on, make it make sense. That's what I'm saying. Porsha, it makes no sense, because if you're saying that Kenya posted underage photos, you're saying that Kenya participated in Kitty PORN, but you're also saying that you hope that Kenya comes back to the show next season. I've heard Porsha say that. You're still an advocate up until now of Kenya being on the show. So Kenya participated in Kitty PORN, and even after all of that, you're still in, like, girl, like, I don't get what's happening with Atlanta. I really honestly don't. I don't know what's going on. I'm completely confused. Like, girl, we are only 5 episodes in, and you have the girls talking about Kitty PORN. Girl, we're only 5 episodes in. And then Porsha gets on the internet and says that Kenya displayed pictures of Brittany when she was underage. I just like, do you know what, like, that's what I'm saying. Do you know the consequences for saying that? You're saying that Britt was underage. You're saying that Kenya distributed child PORN basically that day in front of everybody. That's what you're saying. But you're also initially, if they open up an investigation, then we're gonna have to look into production too. Because production, what, y'all don't see her setting up these pictures of this underage girl? When y'all was setting up this scene, y'all didn't know what was about to happen? I don't take nobody seriously that thought the Underground Railroad had an actual train. Okay, shut up, Porsha, because the only train she knows of is multiple men behind her. Oh no, the Honda 07, no, baby, no. Oh God, excuse me. Thank you, Rhonda. And thank you, Hiru. Thank you so much. The fans wanted a reboot of the show instead of rebooting change production companies. Production is a real issue no one is talking about. Come on, feel good. I have been y'all, baby, y'all already, don't get me started. Please don't get me started. I have been talking about the production. I don't know what is happening with this production team. I don't know what is happening with, I don't get it. I don't know what's going on with, it almost feels like it's an intent to sabotage Atlanta. Because the fact of the matter is, Bethany should have never been hired for this show. This is what you get when you allow anything goes for sake of ratings. Shaking my head, I can't support this mess. I'll only be supporting you in your reviews. Thank you. The Shaq Show, thank you so much. In the words of Kenya Summer Moore, you need to shut your mouth, Porsha, because if there's not a D in it, you don't know what you're saying. Okay? Like, I don't know what's going on. That y'all say this is a new era. Not y'all, but the people. This is a new era. Britt should have never been hired, if we're going to be honest about it. Set on my flipper by myself, but what Lance called it is a whole phase. More like haphazardly exploring myself, and nobody knows unless I told them, okay? We need a Porsha to speak on why she thought it was cute to steal castmates' illegal senior citizen husbands. I know that's right. Like, my thing is, if Porsha don't come down to the internet and spill tea, then girl, just spill the tea. Dr. Heavenly do it all the time. But I think that once you start to go down this road of accusing someone of participating in child PRN, like, girl, and you're the only person who's saying this, like, what are we doing? And if that was the case during the investigation, why didn't Bravo also find this out? Because they said an investigation was conducted. Girl, I'm going to say it and I'm going to take it back. Bring me on, baby. That girl needs to get off the show. She shouldn't have been there in the first place. She shouldn't have. She shouldn't have never been hired. And now this is where we are. No. They're not doing what's best for these shows. They're not. And if Bravo did, that's what I was saying. Thank you. If Bravo did an investigation, how is it that they didn't also, after the investigation was conducted, that what they found was also that Kenya distributed child PRN? I just don't. I don't. Porsha is nobody's friend. Like, girl, what? I don't even have the words. Because, like, at this point, thank you, Resney. Thank you so much. Yes, baby. I've been saying it for years. Truly Original is a trash production company, and they intent on showing Black women in a bad light. These ladies should also not be so desperate for a check so they can stick together and not go along with their mess. I'm with you. Where was Dirty Diana when Porsha was locked in a room at R. Kelly's house, baby? Baby, come on. I just don't. I don't get. I just don't get. I don't get Porsha's MO doing what she did. And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. And y'all see this is at this point, it almost feels like Porsha knows that this is the end of the road for. I wouldn't even be surprised if they said this is the last season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. I wouldn't. The way that it's going, I would not be surprised if they said this is the last season. And after season 16, they said we're gonna put Atlanta on pause. Porsha would sell her soul for the bag, shaking my head. I wouldn't be surprised. Girl, look at the road we're starting to go down. Y'all took off 2 years. Let me make sure I have this correct. Y'all took out y'all took off 2 years to come back, and this is what we have. It was almost 2 years, I believe. And this is what we have. This is what we have. Girl, y'all should have just stayed gone. Y'all should have just stayed gone. Because you have next Porsha is gonna say she was a minor when she got with Simon, and when she was in the Some Cup video, and when she spread that lie on Candy. Thank you, make it make sense. That's what I'm like. I just don't. Girl, and y'all wonder why Kenya and Porsha can never get on track. I say this. It is always Porsha who takes that friendship off the rails. It is always Porsha. It is always Porsha. I don't even know how Kenya could come back to the show and move forward with Porsha with you opening up your mouth and saying that I posted underage photos of a girl. Like, I don't even know how. Girl, I see you. I understand how you could get along. Girl, I don't even know. I couldn't even get along with you. It's already bad enough that, girl, you done already put your hands on me, and I look past that, right? And Kenya ain't innocent in the whole Porsha back and forth. Kenya done got her licks back on Porsha. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is there's anytime Porsha and Kenya have tried to move on, it is always Porsha's fault why that friendship goes to the left. Anytime they have tried to get back on track, girl, let's try to move on. Girl, let's try to move on again. Now you're accusing me of being at my salon, and no, Kenya didn't have no business posting pictures of the girl, even if she was a grown-ass woman in her 70s. I didn't like it, right? But now you're accusing me of posting pictures of an underage girl, and then have the nerve to say, I care and I still care? Girl, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. Girl, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. You just said that I participated in child PRN. That's what you just said. Why does Porsha always seem to put criminal activities on her castmates? I don't know. Thank you, Resney. I don't know. It's weird. And the criminal is her husband. I miss Latoya Hutchinson, but y'all didn't like her. Who is y'all? Who is y'all? Not me. I said that Marlo was a horrible housewife, but I also said that I wanted Marlo to stay on the show. I was actually in Marlo's corner. I thought she was doing too much, but I didn't mind Marlo being on the show. Marlo should have stayed a friend of, though, if we're gonna be honest. That's what Marlo messed up when she became a housewife, because she started feeling. I feel like production gassed Marlo up to do a lot, and Marlo didn't know how to be a good villain. Rodney, I think Peach Juice is talking about Miss Sedora as a person who leaked it. The venom behind that BITCH word told me everything. Thank you, Southern Purchase. And that's another thing too. And let me get into that part of it. Not only is Peach Juice not thinking. You're also saying that someone on the show currently, a housewife, she said a housewife who's currently on the show, gave Kenya underage pictures of G.I. Jane gobbling on penis. And like, I don't know if Porsha is really thinking about what she's saying. You're saying that a current housewife gave Kenya underage pictures of Brittany, and then Kenya blew those pictures up, put them on a poster board, and then showed everybody in the room child porn. All I can say is I just don't get it. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? This was supposed to be a lighthearted, fun season, and it's not giving that at all. Britt said she was a video vixen in high school, so it is possible she was underage in the pics. It's a possibility. It's always a possibility. But Britt also could be in high school and be 18 years old. Even though to me, 18 is still a teenager, legally that doesn't make her underage. Britt has been bragging about being a video vixen, but there's also a possibility Britt was also 18 whenever she decided to go the video vixen route. Which then, again, for me, 18, 19 are still children in my eyes. But legally, like the niggas be saying, legally they're fine. Thank you. Thank you. Who was that? Thank you, the heart Rob. Thank you so much. We don't make excuses for Kenya. You think we make excuses? You think we making excuses for Kenya? I don't think we are. Where is the fun this season? It started out fun with Shamia twerking in her, twerking in her blue dress with her Rolls Royce. I wouldn't trust a man willing to do anything for money with a girl child, baby. Porsha was mad Kenya used her art allegations as an example in her response to Andy's podcast co-host. Oh, also X Hamster and Twitter has dirt on Brit. Oh my God. Also X Hamster and Twitter has a dirt on Brit. Oh God. I could see Porsha being mad that Kenya used that example. But she didn't even bring Porsha into it. I mean, it's hard to take Porsha out of it, but she literally used Phaedra's name. I'm not making excuses. I don't think I'm making excuses. I don't think I'm making excuses. I'm making excuses? Girl, am I? Am I making excuses? You don't think I was making excuses? I don't think I was either. I think what I'm saying is factual. Like what I'm saying is, to me, 18 or 19 years old is still a child. You're still technically a teenager. However, legally, when you turn 18, you're an adult. So if Kenya did show pictures of Britt while she was in high school, there's also a possibility that Britt was also 18 in high school. I was 18 in high school. Legally, even though I was in high school, I was still legally an adult. So that takes away, even with her being 18, it being considered KIDPORN. It just does. All roads lead back to production first. Second, those ladies gaining the world while selling their souls. All of them. Thank you, Rez. And I'm with you when you're right. I feel like she said she was in high school to start the narrative because remember confessionals were done well into filming and Kenya was gone by then. That makes sense, Sin. That makes sense. That makes sense. Of course I'm biased. I think we're all biased. I think we're all biased. You don't think everybody has a bias? I think we all do. I know I do. But I think it would be a lie for people to say that they're not biased. More than likely, people are usually biased with people who they like. Whether it's your mother, your father, your family, your friends, your best friend from middle school, your sorority sister, your fraternity brother, your best friend, your high school teacher, your college professor. Girl, most people are biased. People get leaked and it turns out they're underage doesn't mean people know their age in the pics. Only Britt knows how old she was in the pics. That's true. Thank you, the heart, Rob. Right, 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 right. If you don't like Ken, you're still biased. That's the thing. Right. Porsha, having spoken a word on her and Simon, had to do YouTube to show the junkie house with her goofy self. Baby, is that the house she's still in? Is that Simon's house that she's still in? Oh, so she's still in the house? Mm. Mm-mm. Baby. Girl, all the girls coming down to YouTube. Baby, they better. Cause girl, from the looks of it, they about to take Atlanta off the air. Right. 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 Thank you, Nikki. Like, girl. I think that's what they do. Bravo has changed their strategy to rage baiting. I swear I think that's what Bravo does. Especially with the shows where they know I don't want to say that, but I think that's what it is. Yes. I think that's what it is. This season is a mess. It is. It's really a mess. And I think they should have got rid. I think they should have got rid of Brit as soon as she made that comment. They should have. Are the RHO girls being encouraged to start YouTubes to boost ratings, or I feel like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Thank you so much. Maybe that's what it is. Y'all so messy. I googled Brit music videos. I think she was 18 when she was in the videos. All the songs were released in 2005. She would have been 18 for videos. Thank you, Feel Good. Thank you, Solo Polynesian. I'm not mad at a YouTube. I mean, listen, if they want to start YouTube. But girl, don't. At least, like, to me, I don't know. Like, girl, like, I don't know. Like, I just. I don't. Porsha. I don't know what Porsha. Porsha is not like. I don't know what Porsha is doing. This is like. It starts with. Is. Is it a possibility that Britt could have been 17? I guess. I don't think she was though. The possibility is like less than 1%. Hello? But for Porsha to come down here and say that, and even the person who was in the picture hasn't said that, I think is absolutely, girl, it's whack. And girl, it's dangerous. Girl, what are you doing? That girl was not underage. And Porsha, you know that. And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I said. One would think that Porsha learned her lesson about repeating things with Candy and Todd. Clearly, Porsha still hasn't learned her lesson. Girl, you're saying things that could be very damaging to someone. You're saying things that are very dangerous. You're saying things that actually could get a lot of people caught into some shit that they don't have nothing to do with. And now you're saying that a housewife gave Kenya pictures of Brittany when she was a child engaging in sex. A current housewife gave Kenya pictures of Britt while she was underage engaging in sex. Girl, what is we doing? Girl, where? Girl, where? Girl. After Bravo already conducted an investigation. Bravo said they conducted an investigation. And nobody mentioned anything about the girl being underage. I just don't get what Porsha is. I don't know what Porsha's doing. I really don't. I really don't. Girl, it is what it is. I don't think Porsha made this up. It'll be revealed later on the show. Thank you, the heart, Rob. I feel like Kenya is a fool because in an attempt to embarrass Britt, she only played herself. This stunt now gives people like Porsha a chance to reach. Thank you, Isma. Thank you so much. Bringing Porsha Gubadia and Faye Faye back was the wrong move, and hiring Blicky Britt was the downfall of the show. Their energies are too dark. Thank you. Thank you, Sweet Unique 88. Girl, I don't. Girl, I guess. All I can say is I guess. Girl, why y'all keep saying I'm making excuse? Troy, boy, Troy. Baby, why you keep saying I'm making excuses for Kenya? What excuses did I make for Kenya? What excuses did I make for Kenya? What I said? What I said? I can't even say nothing. Ain't that what Nene said? I can't even say nothing. Damn. Thank you, Rosalind Bonds. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Kenya, you brought her receipts. Kenya, you brought her receipts were Porsches. Thank you, Desiree. Right. And if you're gonna say something to that magnitude, girl, you need to go ahead and just say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, girl. I'm talking about Porsha. If you're gonna say that was Kenny, girl, why? As soon as you said that, you should have said, "This is how I know." Click, 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 click. Not girl, like that's not it. That's not something you just throw out there and then be like, "Well, I'm gonna wait to release the receipts." Girl, what? This is not a game, girl. Do you honestly think Carlos was the one that gave the info about Kenny to Phaedra? Thank you, Resney. I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. Don't trust Britt because it's a liar. Britt said her daddy was a good businessman. Britt said she dated ballers, but a GoFundMe for a funeral. Dreadful, baby. When I tell you, that's why I can't keep up. Girl, let me shut up. Guys, remember Kenya pulled right. Guys, remember Kenya pulled Kim's chair. Thank you, A. Baby. Baby. Okay. Baby, I ain't got nothing to do with it, baby. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't even said nothing. Girl, right. 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 Baby. Hello. Right. Right, Stacy. Y'all know people don't want to people because Kenya, people don't want Kenya to be a victim in any scenario. Maybe Porsha was talking about Brit. It's out there. She signed a release for the photos. Thank you, Teacup. Thank you so much. People don't want Kenya to be a victim in any scenario. So she's gonna always be the villain. Playing victim and the villain at the same time. But whole lot of money. Whole lot of okay. So yeah, it is what it is, girl. The entire season is about Kenya, and she ain't even. And the rest of the season gonna be about Kenya. Yeah, I can see Kenya not coming back at all. Honestly, I think it's a wrap. The way that is the road that is going down, I can see Kenya not coming back at all. At all. The only thing she can do is hopefully just not ruin her relationship with NBC Universal, and then that's pretty much it. But I don't see Kenya coming back. Sorry, but I do think Britt would have been foaming at the mouth to tell us she was underage because that would ruin Kenya. Y'all acting slow on purpose. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Like that, Britt would have come out and said that from the get-go. Like that would have been the first thing out of her mouth. How Kenya distributing KP? No arrest was made. Thank you, Angie. I think it should be a wrap on both sides too. Really and truly, it should have been a wrap. Girl, if we're gonna be honest, the girls don't want to admit it, but it should have been a wrap for Miss G.I. Jane, girl, from the get-go. As soon as she said what she said, that should have been the end of it. That should have been the end of it right then and there. But here we are. It is what it is. And I don't even, I don't know. Yeah. She definitely would have led with that. She would have definitely led with that. Hell, she would have mentioned it by now on social media. She would have mentioned it in one of those interviews she already that she did. I mean, it's not normal for teenagers to do corn. So how would Kenya know if she was a minor? Thank you, Sarita Wright. Oh, corn. Oh, I see what you said. I was like, corn. It's not normal for teenagers to do corn. So how would Kenya know if she was a minor? Thank you. Kenya showed explicit pictures to a crowd of people without consent. Bravo fired her because she opened up a huge liability for Bravo because of a truly original. They don't care about the pics or the threat. People can sue. That might be true, but I think that's different than saying that the person was a child in the picture too. I get that because Kenya did show those pictures without their consent, but I think it adds a big layer to it when you say it was child porn. But I think it also goes back. I'm not trying to take it away from Kenya because, like I've already stated, Kenya did what she did at the end of the day. But I also want to know why production, girl. Why did y'all, girl? Like, it is what it is because Kenya did what she did. Oh, girl, here she goes. Of course, production definitely knew. It really is sad. Like RHOA was like the best reality show on TV at one point. And the fact that it's going down the way it's going down, it's like, oh girl, this is a mess. Like this is a mess. It's like the way that RHOA is going down like a garbage disposal, girl, the only thing is like either somebody gonna reach their hand and pull the food out, or either they're gonna turn the garbage disposal on. I don't know what's about to happen. Right now, RHOA is in the garbage disposal. It's just a matter of whether somebody gonna stick their hand down the drain and pull the food out. Or either somebody gonna turn the garbage disposal on and they're just gonna fuck up. Yeah. And at this point, I think they're about to turn a garbage disposal on. I think that's what's about to happen. And it is what it is. That's true. What goes up must come down. That is so true. That is so true. Yes, production knew. They've been seeing those big poster boards during setup. Exactly. Yes. Yes, Miss Wright. Of course they knew. Their job is to know what's going on in those scenes. They might not know word for word, girl. They might not know word for word. Like, you think that Eric didn't know what Giselle was about to tell Candace? Girl. Like, Eric knew what Giselle was about to tell Candace. He knew. Girl. You think that Eric didn't know what Giselle was about to tell Candace? Why do you? I wanna pull Candace to the side for what? What you need to tell her? Girl. It is what it is. Baby, what time is it? Okay, it's 10:32. If those threats happened to Kyle or Erica, they would have been gone. It wouldn't have been no chance for retaliation. Black women unprotected. I listen. All I'm saying is, as much as people might not want to, I don't know. I don't know if the people out there. This is the only thing that I can think of. Guys, it's truly original. Shed nor evolution don't have these issues, so it must be truly. Girl, hello. Um, Thank you. Thank you, Resney. I hope Ming Lee is paying Kenya's bills now because I know she hyped Kenya up to do this. I would never let my friend risk her income behind Brit. Thank you, Isma. Some of the discussions around are reflective of the greater cultural division, devoid of critical thinking and driven by inflexible thinking. Oh, baby, I know that's right. Come on. Baby, I know that's right. You better hit him with a word today, baby. Okay. I do believe. I don't know. I think that people. This is the thing. I don't know if people are down. Nene tried to post was pathetic. Was a pathetic clout chase. Child, I wasn't paying no attention. Thank you, Rose Rage. I think what's happening is people. There are people out there like Andy who's not taking what Britt said seriously because either they just don't like Kenya, two, they don't care because it's a Black Housewife show, three, is because it's women. Because it is hard for me to believe the same people who are not taking Britt's threat to Kenya, this veiled threat to Kenya, seriously, if it was two men. Like, I refuse to believe that people would not feel a way. Say if Scrappy and Stevie J got into a fight and one of them said, after they got into an argument, I got pips and whips for niggas like you. I think that I really do believe that people watching that play out, especially Black people and white people too, would have been like, whoa. I don't know if it's because they're women that they don't think it's that the threat is not there, but I believe that if it was men, I do believe that people would have been, girl, we got to get up out of here. These niggas about to start shooting. I do believe that. I believe that if someone said this to Heather Dubrow or Terry Dubrow or Cal or Kathy, thank you. They can't even fight. They really can't even fight on what's the name no more. Britt would wait. Hold up. Britt would fit right in with Zeus. Her and Tommy Lee have pistol duels all day long. Wild, wild west. I'm betting my money on Tommy, though. I know that's right. Yes. I think they have a strict policy now on Love and Hip Hop with MTV. Because I remember when I think it was Tokyo Vanity. I think she was about to knock Carly upside her head, and I think she even said something like, I'm about to go home. I think she already knew, like, girl, they about to send me home, but I'm still gonna hit this up. I just think that when Britt said what she said, it should have been a one and done. She should have been gone. The diva said at school they had a pistol, the school was shut down. Come on, hello. The diva said if someone at school said they had a pistol, the school was shut down, which is 100% correct. And at every workplace, that's the thing. It's the truth. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why people are not taking it seriously. Maybe it's because they just don't like Kenya, and they feel like because Kenya pulled out Kim Field's chair that this is her get back. Maybe they don't think it's that serious. Thank you, MM. Why does ATLian YouTuber hate Kenya? What did I miss? Baby, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. Listen, I don't know if it's because I don't know what it is. But it's hard for me to believe that if this was a scenario surrounding other people or involving other people, that I think that people would take it seriously. I really, really do. I honestly do. If these was two niggas getting into an argument and one of them said, I got whips and pistols for niggas like you, girl, the whole parking lot would have cleared. So maybe it's because they're women that people are like, oh, girl, she ain't gonna do nothing. The irony out of all seasons, after all this goes down, Porsha and Phaedra are the two anchoring from here on out. Baby, a mess. And I think it's weird that people, like, some of us can acknowledge that we don't like what Kenya did. I don't care what she did. I mean, I don't feel sorry for Britt. I don't. We can acknowledge that. I can acknowledge, I'm gonna keep it on me. I'm not bringing nobody else into it. I can acknowledge I don't like what Kenya did. Hey, Rodney, but Kenya was dead wrong. So was Britt. Thank you, Chanel's reality. No, Kenya was wrong, but I think before we got to Kenya, the reaction, we have to start at the action. I've said this. The action was Britt throwing out a veiled threat of pistols and whips to Kenya. Kenya's reaction to that was showing Britt sucking dick. I think that if Britt had thrown out this, people say she wasn't threatened. If Britt has said this to Kathy Hilton, I think that most of you know it would be a different outcome. I hate to make it a black and white thing, but we have to be honest. If Britt said what she said to Kathy Hilton, Sutton, Heather Dubrow, Britt would have not had a job. It wouldn't have even got to the point where they would have been able to retaliate against Britt, because Britt would have been gone that same day. Like, she would have been gone. Can you imagine Britt telling Kathy Hilton, I don't play this Hollywood shit. I got whips and pistols. I don't play this Hollywood shit. You're going to respect me today. You're going to learn to respect me today. I don't play that Hollywood shit. I got whips and pistols for bitches like you. Girl, can you imagine her saying some shit like that to Kathy Hilton? Girl, that's what I'm saying. Like, girl, the people are not telling the truth about, like, they let it go when Erica cussed out Garcelle's son. I know that's right. Because Bravo didn't cut. Oh, hold up. Because Bravo didn't cut Blicky Britt after Crash Out. They have to stand beside their decision, so now they're controlling the narrative. That's what it is. Come on. That's exactly what it is. So it's a black and white thing or a class thing. It's all of the above. It's all of the above. It's all of the above. Because multiple things can exist at the same time. It could be a class thing. It could be a race thing. Yes. 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 It could be all of those things existing at the same time. Yes. Bravo, and that's exactly what's happening. Bravo has to try to stand by their decision for not reprimanding Brit. So now we have to, have her do her promo. Now we're going to have her come on Watch What Happens Live. I agree. How many black folks went up for Gunique? We saw someone get physically attacked, then lied, but she was a problem from her own people. Ooh, baby. Oh, the girls don't want to hear it. I agree. How many folks? Oh, come on, baby. The girls don't want to hear it. Production saw it live, edited, and heard multiple times before releasing the season for both Kenya and Britt. Just like on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta with Erica Mena and Spice. Shaking my head. Come on, feel good. Come on, season 5 fight night. Hello. Yes. Now I feel like what's happening with Andy and with, the girls down to the housewife world, I think now they're trying to go into overdrive to paint Britt as this innocent bystander. I don't think they were expecting a lot of people to still support Kenya. I can acknowledge I don't like what Kenya did, but I can also say I don't give a fuck. I don't like she did it. I'm really mad she did it at that salon, if we're gonna be honest about it. That's really where my issue lies. But now here we go with Andy. Andy, when I tell you that's an old messy stunt queen. Now you got Andy down to his podcast with his two white sisters talking. Now you have Britt who's about to be. Didn't I say this the other night? You have Britt who's about to be on Watch What Happens Live. So now they're trying to now you have Britt. We ain't seen Britt do promo this whole time. Now the week after the episode airs, now Britt is doing a promo run. So no, they're definitely going to try and paint Britt as this victim when Britt is not. Britt is not a victim. Britt, you was around here threatening to shoot somebody, girl. Well, you ain't threatening to shoot her, but you threatened. You brought up pistols and whips in an argument, and I don't know where that could go down. If somebody in the club got into an argument and they said, "I got pistols and whips for bitches like you, girl, for punks like you," I'm just saying, I just think that people are trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, now she wearing blazers. Girl, now she wearing blazers and button ups. Girl, just the other day, yeah, we're gonna be honest. I'm not trying to be funny. Hey, Britt, if you watch this, but girl, just the other day at the lunch party, you ain't even have no bra on. We saw your titty nipples, girl. Did y'all see when Britt was out with the silk outfit on. All you saw was her headlights on. Brittany didn't even have no bra on. Now all of a sudden, she would have having a button down in a blazer. I said, girl, you was just at the premiere party with no bra on. Girl, nipples on, girl, what? Girl, I know y'all saw. I wonder if Watch Happens Live, she's going to say she was in high school to continue the narrative. She was underage. Thank you, Resney. They're still punishing Kenya for getting married off camera. Thank you, Miss Wright. Girl, I know y'all saw those pictures because everybody was talking about it. Okay? And now all of a sudden, now she got on a button down in a blazer. I said, girl. I said, she reminded me of Mia when Mia was walking around here with a briefcase and a blazer trying to give corporate fish. I said, yeah, get out of my face, girl. Downplay, yes. They're trying to downplay what Mia did. Not Mia. Girl, what's the girl name? Girl, it's the same person. What's the girl name? They're trying to downplay what G.I. Jane did. Right? Because it's a serious thing. Because can we just be honest? You have been wanting an issue with Kenya since you stepped on the scene. You then have your moment with Kenya. Kenya calls you a peasant. You call her a bitch. At that point, Kenya did like Rich Whitefish over in Salt Lake City, and she disengaged. Kenya ain't said nothing. At this point, y'all even. She called you a peasant, really and truly. Girl, you've been wanting to issue with Kenya, but she called you a peasant. You called her a bitch. She called you out of your name. You called her out of yours. It's done. But the simple fact that Britt kept going and going and going and going and going and going and going to the point where she hyped herself up so much, because who are you arguing with? She hyped herself up so much that you are now bringing into an argument by yourself, right? What'd she say? I got whips and pistols for bitches like you. I ain't with that Hollywood shit. You gonna learn today. That's what she said. That's what she said. And Kenya just standing over there on her cell phone, looking like Rich Blackfish. Girl, Kenya over there like this on her cell phone, and you got girl G.I. Jane, girl Army Combat, girl, veteran of the USA, girl standing there talking about girl, you're gonna learn today. I say, oh girl, who was you talking to? Girl, why are you so angry, girl? Girl, why are you so upset? To the point your husband had to tell you, girl, you're doing too much. Girl. And Kenya ain't said nothing. So if you are getting this worked up, because Kenya called you a peasant, as I was saying today, shout out to Andrew Gabor. Andrew Gabor had a panel today. And I was saying on the panel, girl, if she gets this hyped up by herself, then just imagine where it could go if one Kenya was engaging with her, or if she run across a bitch like Porsha, because Porsha liked to fight. You see what I'm saying? Like, girl, this is really your first time in conflict on this show. This is your first time in conflict, and you've already went to pistols and whips. And this is the first time we've seen you in conflict on this show. And just like that, you've already went to bringing up pistols and whips. Girl, this is your first argument. This is your first argument, and you already bringing up pistols and whips? Girl, get her up out of here. Because if you were in the scene with the wrong person, talking mucho grande shit, If Kenya had time that day, if this was season, girl, 10, 9, 8, 7 Kenya, who was going to stand there and argue with you, girl, we don't know what would have happened. Because you already told Kelly on the inside you had a pistol with you. That's what you told Kel. But if Kenya would have engaged and not disengaged, it could have been something completely different. It could have been something completely different. So from that moment, Britt should have been gone. Girl, you already crashing out. You crashing out over girl, how you crashing out over an argument with your goddamn self? How are you crashing out and you arguing with yourself? Girl, ain't nobody even talking to you. Girl, you're literally arguing with yourself. And in the midst of an argument with yourself, you're bringing up pistols and whips. Girl, she gotta go. She gotta go. Kelly lying. Kelly a goddamn lie. Kelly, you was right there in her face when she said it. How you didn't hear? Girl. Not to justify Kenya's action, it's crazy how people's disdain of Kenya can blind them to blind them to her basic human rights to a safe, hostile-free work environment. Thank you, Sweet Unique 88. It's crazy. It really is. I think that because people have painted Kenya as the villain for so long that people don't want to ever give her the benefit of the doubt. Like that's literally biased. Like that's why this shit is so much bigger than what it is. One, because Britt came out and lied and said she didn't do anything. And because people have already deemed Kenya as the villain, when Britt came out saying that she was hazed and she didn't have any pistols on her, she didn't threaten anybody, because of Kenya's history on the show and what a lot of people think of Kenya, they automatically took Britt's side. They didn't even give Kenya the benefit of the doubt. So Kenya came out like, girl, that's a lie. Y'all gonna see what happened. But Britt was down to the internet saying she ain't did nothing. She was hazed. Girl, and it was a light argument. Imagine if she got into it with Peach Juice, who likes some. That's what I said today on Andrew Gabore's channel. If all it took was Kenya to call her a peasant, for her to spaz out like that, if she got into an argument with Porsha likes to touch a bitch. Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Girl, Porsha like to reach out and touch a bitch. So, girl, just imagine if Britt gets into an argument with Porsha, who likes to tussle every now and again. So you got Porsha, who like to tussle every now and again, and you got G.I. Jane over here talking about whips and pistols. Girl, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Britt should have been gone as soon as she said that shit. Girl, you gotta go. Girl, why are you so angry? Girl, ain't even nothing happened. Girl, we only 4 episodes in and you already talking about pips and girl, in real life. We're only 4 weeks into shooting. Girl, I think this was the 4th week of shooting. And girl, you already talking about whips and pistols? Girl, you can't make it to season 3. Girl, your first season, 4 weeks into shooting, you already talking about pistols and whips. Oh, girl, you gotta go. Girl, get up out of here. She gotta go. You gotta go. Girl. What did Mariah say about Heavenly? Girl, she got to go. She gotta go. This ain't love and hip hop. No, she said this ain't married to hip hop. She gotta go. She gotta go. Girl, like, y'all not really thinking about it the way y'all should think about it. They were literally 4 weeks into filming. And Britt's first altercation with someone who she's been wanting a problem with this entire time, she finally gets it. Kenya calls her a peasant. And girl, her next thing is to talk about pistols and whips. Girl, you can't shoot this show. Girl, I could see if you was in season 5, girl, and the girls had been messing with you and you just spazzed out and lost it. But girl, we can't even come up with no reason for you why you acting the way you acted. Because in real life, ain't nobody even been fucking with you, Britt. That's the gag. Everybody who's watched this show can say that Kenya ain't fucked with that girl. But of course, Britt came out and lied. I also think production put her up to it because they wanted to get the bigger fish to fry was Kenya. You came out and lied and said that you hadn't done anything. So of course, again, just to repeat myself, most people who hate Kenya automatically took Britt's side. So now we're watching the season play out and we see Kenya ain't did shit to nobody. But that ain't what Miss Britt said to the internet. Stop the cap. Stop acting like Kenya isn't a savage. Thank you, Chanel's reality. Kenya is a savage, but Kenya ain't never threatened nobody with no pistol or no whip. And I know somebody gonna say she was in the closet dancing with her good Judy. Girl, that is not the same thing. Talking about after Phaedra pulled out that taser at the reunion. Girl. It is what it is. Kenya got fired and Britt didn't get fired. It is what it is. Porsha would have did Britt like she did Jamie, and like she did Kenya, and like she did Cynthia, and like she did Dennis, and like she did Dennis' mama. Hello, girl. That's how Porsha would have did Britt, girl. Like she did Jamie, like she did Kenya, like she did Cynthia, like she did Dennis, and like she did Dennis' mama. What's even more crazy is the fact that Kenya was actually physically attacked on this show by Peach Juice. She actually had standing to take that covert threat seriously. Come on. Because the girl, I done already got pulled to the floor in my 4-inch heels in my formal gown already. Ain't nobody else about to play with me. And that's another thing. Thank you for making that point. That's another thing too. I've already had somebody put their hands on me the first, a couple of years ago. It ain't happening again. But it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. The people gonna say, if you like Kenya, this is the thing. If you like Kenya, they're gonna say you being biased. The people who don't like Kenya don't think they're being biased. They think they're unbiased. But for us, the ones who like Kenya, they gonna say that I'm being biased. Hold up. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Giselle said what Mia did, she had no issue with because she didn't like her. So biased or not, this is what we're teaching our kids to call it out because I don't like them. Thank you, Resney. To not call it out because I don't like them. That's a point. That's a point. Kenya says she goes or I go. Porsha came back, baby. Thank you, Isma. Kenya needed to actually pull a full Karen in the workplace and file an HR complaint. I would have been a weepy white willow that day for sure. Thank you, Nile, on that. I'm not gonna lie. A part of me feels like that's like I went back and forth with that. The tune will change completely when Brock threatens the next person. Right? Is it a coincidence? Shout out to Nene Leaks that everybody don't like the girl now. I ain't gonna say everybody because Porsha still likes her. But is it a coincidence that her best friend Kelly, girl, can't stand her now? Shamia. It is what it is, girl. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's true. It is what it's, it is what it is, baby. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Kenya gone, Britt's still there. So shout out to Team Britt. Your girl's still there. Mine is gone. Okay. Girl, my girl is gone. Girl, okay. The series, come on. The series finale, baby. I'm spitting out in y'all face. My girl is gone. Your girl is there. So, girl, y'all won. It is what it is. Britt won. Girl, Kenya 0. Girl, y'all gonna be gagged when they gonna say the view was 0 because they about to yank that whole goddamn show off the air. Girl. They're not. I don't know what's going on with girl. Fuck Kenya and fuck Britt. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with production and like the stunts and shit. Like I just don't get it. Let me say something. If the show continues, Britt not coming back. And I'm gonna tell you this one thing. If Kenya gets to that reunion, because one thing my good sister can do is talk. Girl, if Kenya gets to that reunion and she actually has a floor to speak, and they don't, baby, Kenya is gonna wear Britt out. One thing Kenya ain't never had a problem doing is talking, and that's exactly why I don't think it's a problem that Kenya is coming down to YouTube because they're not giving that girl a space to tell her side. I do think it's fucked up that Britt is going to be on Watch What Happens Live. I do think it's fucked up that Britt is probably being flown out to do these interviews by Bravo, by Truly Original, and Kenya can't tell her side. I was Team Kenya, but we all know Britt was not about the life just saying whatever because she was embarrassed. Kenya knew she wasn't about that life either. Yes, she should have been suspended too. Thank you, S-Door. I'm still shocked that Biz Markie was able to get cast with a false career path, baby. Let me shut up. Thank you, Niall on the net. So it's kind of like if Kenya is not allowed a space to tell her side, and you could clearly tell what that stunt queen Andy Cohen is doing, right? You're allowing Britt to come down here to Watch What Happens Live. You have these people calling into the show. Your co-host, you're really skipping over what Britt did. Kenya had me in tears. That scene was a mess. Baby, girl, if y'all go back and watch the scene was iconic. Girl, if you get out of your feelings, girl, I had to get out of mine too. When I went back and watched it, girl, I laughed my ass off. That shit was hilarious. I'm gonna tell you what was funny. Kenya laid it out in the Carlos King interview. It put a target on her back. It did. I can't wait until the 15th when Kenya sets it off. Thank you, Sweet Unique 88. Go back and watch it. Girl, when Kenya said, I'm gonna see what's funny. Porsha get on my nerves, but she do have some funny moments. When Kenya said, I am that bitch, been that bitch, still that bitch. And then she said something about, I'm gonna pay you dust. And then, girl, the camera went into slow motion and they panned over to Porsha. Porsha went like this. bitch. When Porsha looked over to see what she was blowing the kiss to, I'm telling y'all have to go back and watch that shit. See, that shit was hilarious. Kenya went, and then Porsha looked like, bitch, what she... Oh, God, I'm sorry. Girl, that shit was hilarious to me. Yeah. Oh, God, that shit was hilarious to me. Oh, child. I really think that I really think they allow people with shady past to come on the show and expose themselves. Biscuit? Was it Biscuit? That was the cookies, right? Is going to play herself. I think so too. On some real shit, I don't think Bravo cares. I think Bravo looks at if you have a shady past. I don't think they care because they're just looking at the drama it could build up. Like Jen Shaw. Who else? Phaedra and Apollo. The girls and boys who have done wrong on the show. I don't think they care. So even if they knew, even if some of the current cast members or maybe, dealing, I'm trying to watch what I say. into some shady stuff, I don't think Bravo cares. They're just looking at it like, oh, girl, we're going to get... Yeah, I don't think they care, and I think they bring them on, even when they find out, like, girl, this is going to be good TV. Girl. Oh, excuse me. Do we want Kenya to come back? I hope she just finds another opportunity off the show. I think Bravo is on its way out and it's going to get uglier. At this point, like, I love Kenya, but the way it's going, like, I just hope Kenya can get on her feet. Not to say she's fallen off of her feet, but at this point, I don't even want Kenya to come back. Like, girl, the way they doing you, girl, it's not like, and y'all know for me, and y'all know Kenya is my girl. I'm team Taurus to the day I die. But the way it's going, like, girl, just cut your losses and just leave it alone. Because the way that Andy is going about stuff, you definitely not coming. Even though Kenya is trying to be careful with not mentioning Andy and not mentioning NBC Universal, you can tell she's being very careful not to ruin those relationships. But at this point, it's like, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. And again, y'all know I'm team Kenya, but like, it's not. I would not even want to come back. At this point, the way y'all playing in my face, and then you got girl Dirty Diana's daughter on the internet talking about, girl, I was out here distributing child porn. Girl, what the fuck? Girl, it's one thing for you to say I'm wrong for showing a picture of the girl sucking dick. Okay, girl, right? It's one thing for you to say I shouldn't have showed the pictures. Okay, cool. But when you start to add that big ass layer on top of it about me passing out or showing, it's another thing for you to say, right, I shouldn't have showed those pictures to the people in my building because they didn't consent to it. All that I absolutely agree with. But I think it's another thing for you to add in that, girl, I was showing pictures of a child engaging in sex. Girl, at that point, I got to punch you in your face. Damn near. The fuck are we talking about? And then you got Andy. Still down, to the internet, basically playing in Kenya's face, trying to paint Britt as this innocent girl in the whole situation. No. So it's like Andy, he's an old nasty, low down, dirty stunt queen. And the way they're handling the situation is absolutely disgusting. The fact they chose a newbie over me is a wrap. Baby girl. What do you think about Bench dating Dennis? Bench dating Dennis and getting a necklace and being friends with Porsha. Who? Boss Lady Ross. What do you think about dating Dennis? Who? Team Kenya, but she should have took Nene's situation with Bravo more serious. She has to eat crow. She was mean about it. Now she's in the same boat. Thank you, NJH. We need a contest for the best, aka for benzol peroxide. Y'all are hilarious. Okay. Yeah. Baby, when I tell you about you're turning out the names, baby. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't want Kenya to come back though. At this point, it's like, girl, and a part of me, I'm not gonna lie, a small part of me, all bullshit aside, even though I'm not mad at Kenya for telling her story, a part of me just wants Kenya to pay it dust. I know it's hard. I know it's easy for me to say that because I'm not in that situation. But a part of me wants Kenya to just say, "Girl, fuck y'all," and just go on about her business and chalk it up. But I feel like Kenya doing what she's doing, coming down to YouTube, I feel like Kenya knows that, girl, it's the end of the road for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get why she's pissed off, and I get that she doesn't have an outlet to tell her side. She doesn't have confessionals. Clearly, Andy is not going to let her come to Watch What Happens Live. So, girl, what do I do? But again, a part of me feels like girl, just let it go. Because some hoes ain't going to play right. They're not going to play right. and they're just not gonna play right. She really doesn't. Like at this point, girl, just let it. Girl, it's just I just hate that for Kenya. I do. It's a mess, but you know, it's, it's a mess. It's a mess. It is what it is, though. Yes. And I really think it's fucked up because you know why? Britt said on the show she dated Dennis. Oh, she did. Okay, Boss Lady Ross. You're right. I forgot, girl. I was like, I didn't know what you was talking about. I was like, in my head, I was thinking, girl, she didn't date Dennis. She did date Dennis. She did. I forgot. She said she got a diamond necklace or something like that. She did say that. Hold up. Yes, and I think you know what's so fucked up, y'all. You know how we all oh shit, sorry. You know how we always say the best apology is change behavior? Like I really in my gut. Shout out to Olivia Pope. I really feel in my gut that Kenya was not trying to be on that shit this season. I really feel you could tell Kenya came in. She was positive. I ain't trying to beef with none of y'all girls. Girl, I'm gonna let the new girls do it. Girl, let the new hoes fight. Like, right, bitch, I paid my dues. Right now, I really think that Kenya was just supposed to be in charge of the girls. I really think that was Kenya's whole role this season. I'm gonna be in charge of the girls. I'm gonna make sure the storylines keep going. I'm gonna play like the peacemaker, right? I'm gonna tell Drew, girl, you know I love you, but you was wrong, right? I really think that's what Kenya was trying to do. And oh my god, today. And girl, I just and I think that you know, girl, it just yep, Mariah and Nene were examples of how they treat their talent. Kenya should have looked at that. So should the rest. Candy and Garcelle did it the right way, left before they screwed them. I know that's right. Come on, Resney. I know that's right, baby. But I don't think Kenya. I think Kenya came in like waving the white flag this season, and I think that a lot of her frustrations and anger was really towards production. Now, don't get it twisted. I think she still wanted to give Britt a old nasty 1-2 gut punch. But I think that based off of what Kenya has been saying, you know, in that Carlos King interview, I think that production really had it out for Kenya. And I think that once she again, because you have to realize for those who, if you didn't watch the Carlos King interview, then you're not gonna know. But Kenya was basically saying like she didn't feel protected. Nobody's ever protected her. She's always had to just kind of like eat it in a way. And I think that, you know, Kenya just crashed out. And I think that when she looked at this situation, here we go again with not me with me not being protected. And I think that she just saw red. And I just think girl, my sister just saw red. My sister just saw red, and I think she just said, "Fuck it, bitch, girl. Girl, I don't think she really like. I think this was one of the times where Kenya really just did not think this all the way through. You know what I'm saying? I think she was just pissed, and I think that girl, it was what it was, and she told everybody to shut the fuck up. Girl, you stay out of this. Oh, girl. She told Kelly to stay out of this. She told Shamia, you shut up. That bitch not gonna threaten me with a gun. I said, but why should we not give her? Who should we give grace? Let me ask the question. Who should we give grace to? Okay. I know that's right. Kenya deserve all the grace Porsha got. Hello? Yes. That's really what it is. At this point, I'm all about being fair. Y'all agree? I think honestly, I think that if Britt would have been suspended and Kenya would have been suspended, I think that it would have been like, okay, girl, it is what it is. Like they probably didn't handle Britt when they did, but then they came to the realization, like, you know what, girl, we just gonna suspend both of them. I really think if that would have been the outcome, I don't think it would have been that big of a deal. I think that if Kenya did what she did, and then they say, you know what, fuck it, we just gonna suspend her and her, get them bitches up out of here. Okay. Even though Kenya was her reaction was due to Britt's action, I think that once they said, I think if they would have said, you know what, after thinking about it, Britt, baby, you gotta go, and Kenya, you gotta go too, girl. Y'all doing too much. I think that it would have been like, I really think it just would have been done, and it would have been nothing for nobody to say. But I think because Britt did not get suspended and Kenya did, I think that's a problem. Britt should have been gone too. They both of their asses should have been gone. It's not over. It's not over for the queens. It's okay. As a great Stacey Rush said, and still I rise. I know that's right. Come on, it's not over for the queens. As a great Stacey Rush said, and still I rise. I know that's right. Like they both should have been reprimanded. Like I think that's only fair. I really do. That's real, and that should have been the end of it. And I really don't think it would be. I don't think people would be fussing and fight. It just would have been like, well, girl, Britt did what she did, Kenya did what she did. They said that we're not doing that shit no more, and girl, they got rid of both of them. How do y'all know Britt wasn't reprimanded because she's still on the? What you, girl? What you? Girl, I almost cursed. How do y'all know that Britt wasn't reprimanded? Britt is literally still on the show. The consequence for Kenya doing what she did, they removed her from the show. They took her peach. She's not a friend. She doesn't have confessionals. Britt was not reprimanded due to her still having confessionals, her still being on Watch What Happens Live, her still being in the opening credits, her still being like that. She wasn't reprimanded. She wasn't. Y'all trying to girl, y'all trying to gas, girl, y'all trying to get me started. Girl, I'm not goodness, I'm not doing. Girl, y'all know my nerves get back. Girl, I don't even know. I'm over here touching on myself, girl. Y'all got my nerves, girl. Y'all trying to get me hollering and screaming like, girl, y'all got my nerves bad. Girl, please don't do this to me tonight. What else, girl? Girl, please don't do this to me tonight. Girl, y'all got my girl. I'm over here. Girl, I didn't know what was about. The girls have to take this. Girls have to take. I'm about to go, y'all. I'll talk to y'all some. Girl, I'm just playing. I'm just girl. We just keep kidding. We just keep kidding. We just keep kidding. We just keep kidding. Baby, okay. Right, Blinky Brick getting the red carpet treatment. She really is. I wouldn't apologize either. The fuck I'm apologizing for? I can take accountability for what I did, like she already did. I can take accountability. I can say, girl, I probably took it too far. But I'm not apologizing. I'm not apologizing. I can accept accountability for what I did. I can tell Tamron Hall, no, I shouldn't have done it. Girl, maybe I took it too far, right? But bitch, I'm not apologizing. And y'all know I don't believe that apology shit anyways. Porsha's, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. A part of me thought, a part of me is thinking about watching Porsha's YouTube video just in case she spills some tea. But I don't know if I can believe the tea that she be spilling though. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. This makes me question how Britt is going to handle future confrontations. Britt is a liability. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Who said that? Thank you, Loyal 1229. That's what I'm saying too, because Britt is already threatening the girls with pistols and whips 4 weeks into shooting her first season. And this was her first time she's had conflict with anybody on the show. So this is your first time having conflict. This is your first time on the show. We're only 4 weeks into seasoning and into the season. And girl, your reaction to somebody calling you a peasant is to talk about pips and whistles. Pistols and whips. Oh, girl, you gotta go. Girl, you gotta go. We ain't even got to the nitty gritty. I think Kenya gonna be okay. She ain't got no choice but to be okay. Listen, her house paid off. You know, Kenya house is paid off. She did have conflict with us. Okay. I think Kenya will be fine. I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't come back to the show though. I wouldn't. I wouldn't come back. I would not come back to that show if the same cast was on the show and Truly Original. At this point, like Truly Original isn't going anywhere. And I wouldn't want to film with Porsha anymore. Porsha, girl, we were supposed to be tackling this thing together, and girl, you done got on the internet talking about, girl, I'm out here, girl, showing people kitty, girl, get out my, girl, Porsha can say a goddamn thing to me, no more. And then want to sit here and try to cover up what you're doing as, oh, girl, you got my back. No, you don't, girl. No, you don't. I care it. No, you don't, girl. Do you know what the fuck you saying, girl? Now you're also saying a current housewife also gave me pictures of a child engaging in sex. And then I put those pictures, then I blew those pictures up, put them on a poster board, and showed everybody in the room. Girl, you just said that a current housewife gave me pictures of a child having sex. I blew them up, put them on a poster board, and showed everybody in Atlanta. Girl, if you don't get out of my face. Girl, Porsha gonna say nothing to me. Right. Why would anyone take a narrative Porsha puts out there as the truth? Exactly. That's all I was like, that's insane. Her whole story is a lie. Thank you, Diva. Thank you, Erica De Niro TV. Hey, Sean Living Life, what normal workplace would allow an employee to say, you're going to learn today? I still got pow-pows and whips to another employee. Britt needs to go. That's what I'm saying. Why did she not call the police or try to get a protective order? Then production would have had no choice but to take action. You know what? I don't know, but I think they don't. I'm not gonna say they don't like, but I don't know if y'all have noticed when it goes down to getting the laws involved, like Bravo really doesn't like. I know Candace did it with Monique. I think Kenya did it with no, not think. I know Kenya did it with Porsha when Porsha put hands on her. I don't know, girl. I don't know. And that's that. But that's the thing. I shouldn't even have to go to the police. I really shouldn't have to. If I'm at work and I come and tell you that this person just threatened me with a pow, I shouldn't have to go to the police. I should just be able to go to human resources and say, hey, this is what's going on. And this is what needs to be, baby, this is what happened. Girl, what is y'all gonna do? I shouldn't have to go to the police at my job. I should just have to. And if the recommendation is for me to go to the police, then that means that it's very, very serious. Dr. G did it, but Dr. G is not a cast member. People keep forgetting that. Dr. G and King are not cast members. Contessa, Dr. Heavenly didn't go try and press charges on Contessa. King and Dr. G are not cast members. They're not employees. They could care less what King and Dr. G do. Quad is going to care. Right. It is what it is. Is being suspended or fired the only forms of reprimand, though? I still need an answer. It's not, but in this scenario where one person basically was fired or suspended and the other person got to keep their job, it shows that clearly there's not a balance. Clearly there's favoritism, because if this person is mentioning guns and pistols at work and this person is showing somebody sucking dick, the consequence should have been the same for both people involved. It shouldn't have even got to the point where Kenya posted those pictures. But since we're there already, you know what? Just get them both up out of here. So if your job doesn't do something, you risk by posting photos of that coworker. That is a risk. That is. But for the most part, most people will probably lose their jobs if you threaten your coworker with a pistol or a whip. I know this is not your regular job, though. I get it. I do want to say this is not your regular job. This is not some job downtown or at the mall. So I get it. But I just wish both of them should have been gone. What's up, James? I think both of them should have been out of the door. That's it. Get both of the asses up out of here. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Get both of them out of here. Go, girl, girl, give her white pink. I mean, give her white boxing pink slip and give her white box and her pink slip too. And tell them, girl, we'll figure out something for season 17, maybe. But get them both up out of here, because girl, this is getting too much. Girl, we already been gone for 2 years. We supposed to be having fun. And girl, you out here threatening people with pistols and whips, and you showing pictures of bitches sucking dick. Get them both up out of here. But quiet as it's kept, girl, Britt should have been okay. But quiet as it's kept, Britt should have been gone. Britt should have been gone first. Thank you for your services, girl. And we'll see you in a couple of months when we saw. Girl, well, we'll see Kenya. Britt, you ain't coming back, girl. Britt should have been gone. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. Britt should have been gone. I'm spitting all in y'all faces. Britt should have been gone from the get go. Girl, I'm sitting beside my girl. Girl, she should have been gone. But since she wasn't gone, they should have both got pink slips and white boxes. They both should have been gone. They should have been gone, both of them. I really do believe that if they both were gone, it would not be that big of a deal. And I think that it would show Bravo trying to move in a new direction, supposedly, right? And taking all threats seriously. Like, if we're really moving in the right direction, you can't then say, oh, we're not really gonna take the gun stuff seriously, but we'll take this. Like, girl, just get them both up out of here. I think Kenya is gonna do a whole bunch of dragging on her YouTube channel. I don't. Listen, this is the thing. Kenya do some shit, but Kenya knows how not to cross the line. If she drag anybody, it might be Britt. She really not gonna say nothing about Andy. She's not gonna say nothing about Bravo Universal. She might mention production, but she probably not gonna cross. Here she goes. She crossed her line. Girl, yeah. But yeah, she knows not to cross. She knows what lines. But I think again, even though I would not want to come back, I still wouldn't want to ruin my, professional relationship with NBC Universal. You know? Right. Should Kenya have been fired 10 years ago for threatening to shoot Phaedra in a confessional and show the gun she do it with? Oh, girl. You talking about after Phaedra, girl, threatened to tase her with a taser, and then Kenya was at the house laughing and giggling with her good Judy due to Phaedra threatening to tase her with a taser? Because that's how it went. She wasn't in the middle of an argument talking about, you gonna respect me today. You gonna respect me today. I ain't with that Hollywood shit. I got whips and pistols for bitches like you. What she said, whatever she said, girl, that is completely different. That is completely different. Y'all are trying to use a moment where Kenya was in her closet playing with her good Judy to Brit, girl, in the middle of a motherfucking parking lot, girl, cutting up, acting the fool to the point where her husband had to tell her, girl, you doing too much. And she's talking about, I don't play that Hollywood shit. I don't play that Hollywood shit. I don't play that Hollywood shit. You gonna respect me. You gonna learn to respect me today, girl. All that stuff she was saying, girl. As Kenya fans, we forgot that Kenya is a former Miss USA, still gorgeous, and is the marquee housewife, black or white. She is judged differently. Thank you, Southern Purchase. You're gonna learn today. Girl, like that was so good. Like those are two different scenarios. What's up, Andrew Mack? But it is at this point it don't even matter, girl. Kenya fired. Okay, that's the story. Kenya and her accomplishments will forever be iconic. Britt will be known for polishing man's equipment and crashing out. Kenya will recover from this. I think Kenya's gonna be okay too. I do. I think Kenya's gonna be okay. Mm. Right, I agree. But if Britt had been reprimanded, Kenya wouldn't have anything to show. I agree. That's what I'm saying. It really should have started with Britt getting the boot. That should have been that should have been the consequence. But it wasn't. It is what it is. Now y'all got Britt to carry the show. Now y'all got Britt to carry the show. Shout out to Team Britt, girl. Shout out to Team Britt. Now y'all got, Britt gonna step up to the plate and she gonna carry the show. And she gonna carry the show for the girls and boys. And she gonna, she gonna do her big one. Britt is, Britt is a new HBIC. Shout out to Britt. So oh wait, girl. Okay. Okay, it's about to, I like Britt though. This is the thing. I think the reason why I think the reason why I'm not really like some people that think like I'm just on Brit is because I really think that even though I think Brit is a stan, a fanatic of the show, I really think, and even though Brit did what she did, I also think Brit was used in this whole game to get Kenya out. Again, I'm not taking like the same way I feel like production knew what Kenya was about to do. It doesn't take away from the fact that Kenya still did what she did. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take away from the fact she still did what she did. With Brit still did what she did. She still came her black ass down to the internet lying. She still tried to act like she hates that girl and ain't shit happened. She still tried to act like Kenya was bothering her and that shit didn't happen. But I really believe in my heart of hearts that girl, I think it was more so production gassing her up, telling her what to do. And I really think that when Britt started watching this show and she realized how much of a fool she looked, I bet you Britt was at her house, girl, fuming. Because if Truly Original had any footage of Kenya fucking with Britt, they definitely would have shown it. Please don't get it twisted. If they had anything that would help them help paint Kenya as the villain, they would have shown it. But the simple fact that they didn't have, girl, you ain't got no receipts on me, bitch. Girl, okay? You ain't got no receipts on me. So good luck. So I think that they were coaching Brittany, telling Brittany, girl, you'll be okay, girl. We got you. We got you. We got you. Just come out and say you didn't do nothing. Just come out and say that she was fucking with you. I really believe that's what happened. And then I think that when the shit started airing, I think Brittany was at the house like, oh my fucking God. Because I don't think they really gave a fuck about Britt. I think they were trying to get Kenya some way, somehow. I really do believe that. I do. Girl, Porsha said, I saw people saying that online. Porsha said Kenya and Britt were arguing for 2 hours and all we got was Kenya calling her a peasant. That's what I'm saying. And I saw people saying that online. That Porsha said that. I don't know if it's 2 hours are true or not. But, you know, I'm not saying Britt is a victim. I'm saying that I feel like Britt was used. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Britt was used, but Britt also has to own up she did what she did. The same way I feel like with Kenya, I believe that production knew what was about to happen. But it still doesn't take away from the fact that Kenya did what she did. But when we say they plotted against Nene, Rodney, who? Who? Once that video came out about seeing edges, I just got weird, dark feeling about it. Surely girl, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't expect any of this. Okay. Thank you, A. So I think that's what it was. That's all. But Britt still is a liar. Because Britt, you came out and you were online lying. And now, girl, you gotta eat it. Because girl, it ain't no beautiful being footage of Kenya fucking with you. It was actually the other way around. I think so too. But I think another thing too, I want to say this: people like Britt should not be hired. But I also think, to my point, that you can watch these shows and not be a psychotic super fan. And I want to I'll give y'all an example. Jennifer Tilly, I never knew until she said it. Jennifer Tilly says that she is a super fan of Housewives. That's what she said at the reunion. I'm a super fan of Housewives. I would have never thought for a second that Jennifer Tilly was a super fan of Housewives because she didn't act like one. So again, in 2025, anybody who joins the Housewives, more than likely you've watched the shows. This is not season 1 or season 2. So we know you've watched the Housewives. But I think that there is a way that you have to learn how to move if you want to go from fan, viewer to a housewife. Jennifer Tilly did it. Jennifer Tilly didn't come in as this psychotic super fan of the show, right? I would have never guessed that she was a super fan. You have to pick the right people to be on these shows. Britt was not the right person to be on this show. She came in as a fan and she couldn't turn it off, especially when it had to do with Kenya. She couldn't turn off who I saw on my TV screen and what I think about this person instead of me just trying to get to know this person. I already know what I know about you through my TV screen. So it's on and popping. It's a one-sided beef. Girl, I don't even know you. When it hit the blogs last year that Kenya exposed Britt's Hofax production had to keep the crash out scene, they just didn't expect the public outrage. Right. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to be a housewife, or you have to know how to turn off you being a fan. I think you can go into these situations and be like, oh my God, girl, like I love you, right? But like the way Britt did it, it was, let me say, when Britt started quoting Kenya Moore, I said, girl. As soon as she said, I didn't even send for her, I said, oh girl, get a, girl, you can't even be a house girl. I didn't even send for her. Girl, what? Okay, girl. You've been studying and shit. Girl, get out. Okay, you gotta go. Sister, you gotta go, sister. Sister, you gotta go. Girl, you girl, what? Girl, you can't even, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're so much of a fan, you can't even turn off. Like, girl, you're coming on your first season quoting Kenya on her first season of Housewives. Like, girl, that's how much of a fan you are. Girl, you're quoting Kenya on your first season from her first season. Like, at that point, I was like, okay, girl, you gotta go. Girl, you gotta go. Girl, she gotta go. Girl, she's too much of a fan of the show that she can't even turn it off. Girl, she quoting Kenya and shit. Girl, you gotta go, sister. Sister, you gotta go. Girl, you gotta go, sister. Sister, you gotta go. Sister, you gotta go. Sister, you gotta go. Girl, like, you're literally quoting Kenya to Kenya. Like, girl, like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's stuff like that. Like, right then, I was like, okay, this is good. Girl, you're quoting, like, girl, you want to be Kenya's friend so bad. Like, girl, like, oh my God, you didn't hug me, Kenya. Yeah, you didn't hug me, Kenya. She didn't hug you. Girl, you're that. It's this parasocial relationship that Britt has with Kenya. It is. It is this one-sided relationship that she has with Kenya through the television screen. And how dare you not hug me, right? You didn't hug me, Kenya. I didn't like the way that you didn't hug me. Girl, what? I don't even know you, girl. I just met you. Girl. I'm a hugger. I can hug you, not hug you. So if I meet you, if you reach out to give me a hug, I'll give you a hug. Right? I don't care about stuff like that. Like, but I'm saying like I wouldn't take it away if you didn't hug me. That wouldn't even be my mind process. If you hug me, I'm going to hug you back. But if you didn't hug me, I wouldn't think that there was an issue with you. Like, girl, we must be beefing because she ain't hugged me. Like, I wouldn't think, girl, I'll be like, girl, did y'all hug? If somebody asked me, did y'all hug? No, we didn't hug. We said, hey, girl, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Girl, that's what we said. Girl, nice to meet you, girl. Oh, my name is Rodney. Oh, your name is Kevin. Nice to meet you, Kevin. Y'all didn't hug each other? Girl, no. Or did y'all hug each other? Oh, yeah, he gave me a hug. He was cool. But like I don't know, like my mind I would not be, girl, I would not be thinking, that would not be like something I would be hung up on. Like yeah. But it is what it is, girl. It is what it is. You know, again, you gave me that was a pat. That was a pat. That was a pat. What the fuck you want me to do? Girl, you want me to sit on? Girl, that was a pat. That wasn't a hug. Girl, like, huh? Girl, I would have been so confused. Like, girl, what is she talking about? Girl, I patted her. Girl, gave her. Baddies don't run around after beauty queens begging for hugs like a rejected man in the club and crashing out in the parking lot once the club is over. Literally, that's what it was giving. For real. I don't even want to. I don't even want to regurgitate the same stuff, but I really like it. Let me shut up, child. I don't know. It was just like, girl, Brittany just wanted an issue with Kenya, and I think in the end, production won. But I also think that what they're not realizing is that they're hurting the show. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say something, and I'm gonna take it back. I don't know if Bravo's MO is to get all of the shows of color off of the air. Maybe that's what it is, because y'all already took Family Karma off, which Family Karma was probably one of the best shows on Bravo. When I meet you, I want to say, can I say something? And you better not say. When I meet you, I want to say, can I say something? You better not say nothing. Thank you, Resney. Like, I don't know what's going on with Bravo. It's almost like they're trying to sabotage the shows of color. I don't know. They took Summer House Martha's Vineyard off, right? They took Family Karma off. Girl, we really ain't got that many shows left. And when you look at like what they're doing to Atlanta, what they're allowing to happen, it's like, what are y'all doing? Oh, excuse me. This is why I support Bose. She been getting dragged online for literally nothing. It's not fair, and it gives colorism. Bose is rich and black. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Isma. Oh, girl, we about to go. Girl, my phone about to die. Oh, Shaws of Sunset, they took that off. When you really think about it, it's something going on at Bravo where they... It's something going on at Bravo where, girl, every time I look up, it's a show of color being taken off and put on pause. Shaws of Sunset, Family Karma, girl, and I love Family Karma, girl. Y'all know I saw my man at BravoCon. Oof, girl. Let me go see. Let me look on his Instagram page and see what he doing. Let me see what this nigga doing, girl. Let me see. Girl, he ain't posted in a minute. Girl, what he got going on? Oh, he posted in February. Mm-hmm. Bitch, I'm fucking around to be Bali, baby. I'm gonna fuck around the girl, be walking around here, girl, dancing a Bollywood, baby. Bitch, I better change my whole motherfucking religion, girl. All that, baby. And my name would be Rodney Benner, baby. I be walking around here and all my motherfucking garbs and shit drip down to the motherfucking floor. Girl, headbands on, girl. I'm dancing in the middle of all of I'm dancing in the middle of all the motherfucking Muhammad's and the lads and shit. Girl, yes. Anyways, let me stop. But they started talking, but they tried to get canceled. Be clear, Kenya was a fan of Nene and Porsha was a fan. Thank you, Chanel's Reality. Kenya was a fan of Nene. Well, I ain't gonna say Kenya was a fan of Nene. Kenya didn't want to beef with Kenya didn't want to beef with Nene. I think she liked Nene, but it wasn't given psychotic. Hey, Porsha wasn't no fan of Kenya's. Anyways, but yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know. It's something going on with Bravo where they're taking all of the shows of color off, and it's almost like they're trying to sabotage Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know what's happening. Like I felt like even with Married to Medicine, I don't know, but I feel like Real Housewives of Atlanta is next on the chopping block. I really do feel that way. What do you think about Potomac, girl? Girl, I don't want to get into Potomac, girl. I'm nervous. I was telling one of my friends the other day, girl, I'm nervous. Girl, I think Candace coming back. Y'all know Candace is my girl, but I don't know. I'm nervous though. Oh, DEI rollbacks. Oh, baby. Oh, is that what's going on? Baby, it makes sense, baby. They said get the niggas up out of here. Girl, Bravo said get the niggas up out of here. Get the niggas and the others up out of here. That's what they said. That's what they said. That's what it sounded like to me. Girl, you said, Candy. Girl, I forgot about Candy's show. Now they did say, Sheree did say you don't know if you're gonna get biscuits or bullets, but Candy show, they canceled Candy in the game. They canceled Shies of Sunset. Girl, Family Karma. Girl, they canceled. Girl, Summer House Martha's Venue. Girl, they getting the niggas and the others out of here. Oh, girl, what's going on, Bravo, girl? Y'all showing y'all slip. Y'all been showing y'all slip. Girl, they said we gotta make this a white network only. We use the niggas to build us up, though. We had Nene to help build the. We had the niggas to help build the network up. Now we gotta get these niggas up out of here. Hey, baby, that's some nasty work, baby. That's some nasty work. Mm-hmm. Oh, baby, no Tangle 55. Don't say that, sister. Oh, sister, don't say that. You said we here defending child corn distribution. No, we not, sister. Don't do that, Tangle. Don't do that, baby. All the girls and say we over this. That's what I'm talking about, girl. It's getting too much. It's not too much. Brittany, girl, is that Britt? Is that you, Britt? So we ain't got no issues with you over here, girl. I'm a girl who give all the girls a fair chance, unless you Porsha or Phaedra. Girl, but see, that was all. See, that's been years in the making. Okay, that's been years in the making. Okay, and just like Salt Lake City takes front and center, baby. Come on. Let's talk about. Hey, I think what they're doing, they're going to push. Even though Beverly Hills has the better ratings, They are going to push Salt Lake City as the face of the Housewives. Watch. They're doing it. They're going to still stick beside Beverly Hills, but Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is going to be the face of Housewives. Watch. I feel like that's what's happening. Mm-hmm. Is Salt Lake City better than Beverly Hills? It has the last couple of years. Even though Monica should have been on the show last year, the last couple of years, it's been better. Yes. It's better because all the girls, not necessarily all the girls, but I will say I feel like most of the girls have something going on. It's just not this magnifying glass on one person. Like this was pretty much the Dorit season. I really got sick of. That's why I haven't even really did the review because I'm just like I'm over. Like I don't like. I get they have this thing where every girl has a season, but I just feel like it's so much better when everybody has something going on. Like, what's the point of having 7 or 8 bitches in the goddamn opening credits if we only gonna talk about 1 or 2 of the girls? That's you know what I'm like. It gets real old real fast. I don't want to talk about Dorit and Kyle no more. Girl, I don't want to talk about Dorit and PK no more. Girl, can we talk about somebody else? That's why I get frustrated with the girls. I feel like it's better when all the girls have something going on. Hold up. This is a fact. When I was younger working at the movie theater, it was instructed when a black movie comes out, give the ticket sales to a white show when the black movies would be sold out. Same thing here. Oh, girl. Thank you, Resney. But the last season of Beverly Salt Lake City, even though the reunion was whack, the last season without the reunion included was probably one of the best seasons of Housewives across the board. It really was. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't like even the stuff with Mia, even though I was coming to Mia's defense because I felt like people were being unfair with Mia because Mia wasn't in it. Mia wasn't a part of that scam. It was Mia and her good husband, G. But I also felt like, why are we only talking about Mia? At some point, girl, you got too many girls in the opening credits for us to just be talking about Mia and Stacey. Ugh. Real Housewives. What's up, Omar? Real Housewives of New York, the reboot, the first season. I actually liked it. I did. It reminded me of old school Housewives arguing about stupid shit like caviar and cheese. The second season, the girls are too produced. Like, you know what? They're too aware of the cameras. That's what I'm trying to say. I think they're too aware of the cameras. I feel like they do try to produce the scenes. Come on, Uncle Burr. They try to produce the scenes. Like I don't think they were showing up as their authentic self. I think Uba to a certain degree was showing up as her authentic self. Like I feel like Sai. In my opinion, I think that Sai, Aaron, and Jessel should be the only ones that come back. Everybody else can go on some real shit. I feel like Sai got caught up and in the fans. I think Sai showed up her second season not being her true self. Sai already told her she was a bitch. So Sai, if you a bitch, just be a bitch. You know, I like my bitches to be bitches. If you're gonna be a bitch, just be a bitch. You already telling us that's who you are anyways. But Sai shows up second season. right? She doesn't really want to go against Jessel because Jessel is a fan favorite. You know, even though what's the crazy white lady? What's that crazy white lady name? What's the white lady? The crazy one. Brienne, thank you. Girl, Brienne. Even though Brienne already told us the girl that she liked to sit around with y'all and talk shit about Jessel. So that lets me know that y'all still have an issue with Jessel. Y'all just don't want to say it because Jessel was the fan favorite. But girl, if you got an issue with it, just have an issue with a girl. Girl, all of them, okay? Okay. And then like Sai was like, "Oh, I was in therapy," but then at the reunion, they were like, "Are you still in therapy?" She was like, "No." It's stuff like that. Like y'all don't even really be going to therapy. Y'all just do it to say, "Oh, I'm working on myself so I could be a changed person." But girl, you're really only doing this so you can say it on the show because you're really not showing up as your authentic self. Because who you are, Sai, you said you a bitch, so I want to see the bitch pop up, girl. To me, how Sai was working the reunion, that's how Sai should be on the show. How Sai was wearing Brienne out at the reunion, that's how Sai should show up. Girl, I am who I am, take it or leave it, and it's going to be what it's going to be. I think Aaron is a bitch. Girl. I think Aaron stands more in her being a bitch, but then she'll kind of move back from it a little bit. Aaron's sneaky whitefish, though. You know, I like Aaron, but Aaron is sneaky whitefish. Aaron is a type of bitch that'll throw a rock and hide her hands. Girl. Now, Aaron is that type of girl, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Aaron very much throw a rock, hide my hands, girl. What did I do? Girl, what did I do? Aaron started shit. Girl, Aaron be starting shit and then try to act like she ain't did shit. But I like Aaron though. But yeah, I really feel like the only ones that should come back are Brienne, Sai, and not Brienne. God told the whole motherfucking lie. It's Jessel, Sai, and Aaron. I kind of want everybody to come back just so I can see the aftermath of Brienne because that heifer is psychotic. I've already told y'all. See, y'all be thinking I don't be fair. I be fair. I go up for Jenna. I think Jenna is a horrible housewife. The people think that if I say you're a horrible housewife, I dislike you. That's just not true. Like, I think Sweet Tea is not good for this show. I ain't got nothing against Sweet Tea. I just think she ain't good for this show. I go up for Jenna, though. I think Jenna is a horrible housewife. She shouldn't be on Housewives at all. But I like Jenna as a person from what I can see. But Jenna can definitely go. Jenna is just like, I don't even know why. Jenna just needs to go. Jenna's not cut up for Housewives to me. Like, Jenna can't even just be like what is Switzerland? Like, if Jenna even wanted to try to be the Switzerland girl, I would get that. Like, girl, you don't even want to like why are you here? You don't want to really get into the mess. You don't even want to just be Switzerland, girl. You could just be neutral. You could just call the girls out on their shit. You don't even want to do that. You know, like, it's just like, girl, go. Girl, you gotta go. Girl, you gotta go. I like Jenna, but girl, you gotta go. Girl, you got to go. But I do kind of want to, but a part of me wants everybody to come back because I really want to see how they're gonna do Brienne. I really do. I really want to see how Brienne would behave in this situation. I really do. Because that Brienne, baby, that bitch. Ooh, I'm gonna start cussing nigga. That bitch is psychotic. I'm gonna say that bitch is psychotic. That Brienne is crazy. I'm gonna say Brienne is crazy. I said this is a crazy ass white bitch. Come on, Jenna needs her own fashion show. That's what I'm saying. They don't really know how to put the girls in positions they need to be in. Jenna needs a show just about her and her team, her fashion. I think it would, when I tell you, I think that would hit. Yes. Like, Jenna needs a fashion show on Bravo. That's what Jenna needs. Like, the girls that I don't know what be going on. Like, why are y'all not putting people in the right positions? Y'all really not. I'll even be honest with y'all. Like, in real life, Quad should be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't want Quad to lose her job, but I think Quad would fit better with Real Housewives of Atlanta. Quad is too dramatic for those girls over there. You know what I'm saying? Quad dramatic. She like to pop out of caskets. Like that would be more Quad's lane. Kenya marching band. Quad popping out of caskets. Girl having napkins on her face. Like Quad would kill it on Real Housewives. I'm not even exaggerating. I think Quad would be one of the top reality stars if Quad was on if Quad was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I'm not taking it back. I think that if Quad was on Real House, and she already hang out with them, if Quad was on Real Housewives of Atlanta, Quad would be one of the top reality TV stars. Because of how she acts and her dramatics will fit right in with the dramatics of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I can understand how it could be too much sometimes for the girls over here. You know, Dr. Jackie older, Simone older. You know, they try to be more, girl, they act like it, but they not. They try to be a little bit more pulled up. Girl. But Quad, I really feel she would be best cast on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, I just feel like they're not doing it right. I get that Quad was, you know, she was on Mariah, baby, Kenya and Quad, that's what I'm saying. I get that she started out on Married to Medicine, but I do think at some point Quad should have made the transition to Real Housewives of Atlanta. I really do. Especially now. Quad would fit in. She knows the girls. She knows all the girls on the show. She would fit in with those group of girls. Put her on Need Someone to Eat Phaedra. Okay. Come on, hey, thank you. But yeah, I just feel like sometimes, like, I don't know what, like, Jenna needs her own show. Jenna would eat if she had her own show. She really would. Jenna could be like the head bitch in charge, and her team could be the girls who kind of put on for the cameras. And it really wouldn't be that big of a thing because Jenna would be the head bitch in charge. Jenna not being the head bitch in charge on New York, she kind of falls into the background. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, girl, what are you doing here? Oh, she did? Jenna had a fashion show on HBO in 2020 called Stylist with Jenna Lyons already. It was only one season. I did not know that. I need to check that out. Yes. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, it's going to be what it's going to be. Anyways, girl, I'm about to go because my phone is about to die. Listen, shout out to Team Brit. Y'all, girl, y'all may have won the battle, but we will win the war. Okay. Let me say that again, baby. Did I say it the right way? Well, I'm trying to be slick. Girl, shout out to Team Brit. Girl, y'all may have won the battle, but we will win the war. Okay. Y'all may have got my girl out of there, but girl, it ain't over. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, baby girl. Okay? It ain't over, baby. Andy Cohen, girl, you old white stuck queen. I see you for your works, Andy. I've been trying not to be on Andy's ass, but Andy, I'm about to get on your ass in about 5.3 seconds. Because Andy, I see you for your works. I've been knew you was up to no good, but girl, you really starting to show your slip. Girl, like y'all don't like Kia that much, since y'all are with RHOA is full of Mia Thorntons and Marlo Hamptons, baby. Come on, let's talk about it. RHOA is full of Mia Thorntons and Marlo Hamptons. That's what it is. Now, that's what it is. Like, I hate to say it, and I'm not saying that Quad is a Marlo Hampton, but Quad will fit better into that cast. But girl, we have to just like, girl, don't say that no more, Carlos. They're gonna say you been anti-black, brother. Don't say it. They're gonna say you been anti-black. They're gonna say you been anti-black. Listen, baby, that's what it is, girl. It's giving girl. The new era of Real Housewives of Atlanta is, bitch, what's up, girl? Bitch, the new era of Atlanta is bitch. What's up, bitch? What's up, ho? What's up, ho? What's up? What's up, ho? Girl, that's what it's giving. It's giving very much girl, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. It's giving very much girl, my nigga is a drug dealer, and bitch, you'll get your ass popped, bitch. It's giving, what's up, ho? Girl, it's giving, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Girl, that's what y'all wanted, though. I don't like it. Girl, that's what y'all wanted, though. y'all wanted this shit. I'm like, y'all wanted this shit. Girl. This is what y'all wanted. 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 Girl, it's giving very much Angela Simmons. Girl, what's up? Girl, it's giving Angela Simmons, baby. It's giving shoot 'em up, bang, bang. It's giving girl, my boyfriend is a drug dealer. It's giving girl, my man name is Pookie. It's giving my man name is Pookie, baby. It's giving my man name is Pookie. That's what Atlanta is giving now. I don't like it. Girl, that's what I'm saying, girl. Y'all, girl, I don't like it. But girl, this is what y'all wanted, so this is what we got. So, girl, this is what we got. This is what we got. We got the shoot 'em up, bang, bang girls. Girl, I knew as soon as that new promo picture came out, I said, baby, this is giving shoot 'em up, bang, bang. This is giving baddies of ATL. This is giving girl basketball wives Atlanta. This is giving girlfriends and wives of girl basketball players. This is giving ex-girlfriends and wives of basketball football players. Girl, I knew from that promo shoot when I saw that leopard print and that leather. Girl, I said I ain't never seen a promo shoot like this before. And the girls tried to say I was being anti-black. Girl, I ain't never seen no promo shoot. Girl, I gotta get off of here. I ain't never seen no promo shoot like this under the Housewives umbrella. Y'all tell me when even though I did think the photo was foul, two things can exist at the same time. I thought the photo was foul, but I also recognized I had never seen no shit like that before under the Housewives umbrella. Girl. So when I saw them on a jungle gym, when I saw them hanging off the jungle gym like this, I said, oh, girl. When I saw Porsha hanging off the jungle gym, I said, oh, girl. Let me show y'all something, baby. Yeah, I gotta get off of here. Girl, y'all know it take me 5 seconds to start up, and then girl, I'll be there running my mouth all motherfucking night long. This is what I'm used to seeing. This is what I'm used to seeing on Housewives as a promo shoot. I said, as soon as I saw that shit, I said, girl, this is where we going, baby. Girl, this is where we going. This is what I'm used to seeing for a promo shoot. Okay, when it comes to Housewives. This is what I'm, baby, look at Candace. Fish, baby. Damn, hold up. Girl. Oh, shit, hold up. Baby, look at Candace. Baby, fish. Girl. Come on, baby. Come on, Miss Candace. Girl, that's what I'm talking about. Girl, y'all got the girls down here with leather. Y'all got the girls down here with leather and girl, cheetah print on. Girl, get them up out of here. Girl, try again. Girl, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Girl, look. Girl, you know what I'm saying? Girl, this is what we used to seeing. Girl, hold up, girl. Girl, hold up. Cause girl, my phone about to die. Girl, I can't get off right. Girl, hold on. Girl, y'all done got me started. Hold up. Girl, y'all done got me started. Take me 5 seconds. Girl, I just said I was getting off of here. Hold up. So slow. Girl, look at this. Look at this. Baby fish. Fish. Girl, look. You know what I'm saying? Like the girls be turned. That's what I'm saying. The girl, Potomac. Now these bitches will turn out a photo shoot. Girl, look. Bitch, one of the best ones. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Look at this, baby. Oh, baby, this is the one, baby. This is the one, baby. This is the money shot. Baby, this is a money shot, baby. This is a money shot, baby. Girl, this is a money shot, baby. Baby, the girls was eating. Baby, the girls was eating. Baby, the girls was eating. Baby, these bitches tore this picture up. Do you hear me? Baby, look at this. Baby, these bitches tore this picture up, baby. Oh, hold up, shit. Baby, the girls tore the pictures up, baby. Baby, look. Look at that, baby. Look at that, baby. Baby, the girls was not playing, baby. Bitch, the girls was not playing. The girls was not playing that day. Baby, the girls was not playing that day. Girl, that's what I'm saying. So all I'm trying to say is, how do we go from that? There is no shade. And I'm not trying to be shady. I'm not. You got Shamia with some pom pom shorts on. You got Shamia with some pom pom shorts on. That's what I'm saying. Like, girl, y'all don't even want to tell the truth. Y'all don't even want to tell the truth. Y'all don't, that's why I can't have conversations with y'all, because y'all don't like to tell the truth. Girl, you got Kelly hang off the side of the goddamn jungle gym. I said, oh, girl. Again, I think the picture is foul. I love the picture. I do. I love this picture. I love this picture. I'm saying that when I think of Housewives, this is so far. Y'all have to say that this is Basketball Wives. Y'all know this is giving, girl, Love and Hip Hop. When I think of Housewives, I think of the pictures that I showed earlier. That's in my head when I think of Housewives. I don't think of this. So when I saw it, I was like, it's cute. Yeah. It's cute. But girl, why should they got on pom pom shorts? and she in the video talking about vroom. Remember the video when she was doing this vroom? I she was talking she was Elvis Presley or something. I said, oh girl, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I just, the way, yes. Come on, the Wags and Riches photo shoot look better, okay? Like, I think that when I said what I said on Twitter, there were some people saying that's very anti-black. It's really not. It's very anti-Housewives, okay? But there's no way if you know housewife history, at least with the promo shoots, you know that this does not fall in line with housewives. And we know that based off of the pictures we just saw. This is not falling out with housewives. It does give a very basketball wife-esque feel. It gives a very much VH1 type of tea. Ain't nothing wrong with VH1. But it's not giving, it's giving very much, it's giving this is the life. It's giving this is the life. This is the life. Girl, Shy Girl's perspective, that's what it's giving. It's giving this is the life. This is the life. This is the life. Yeah, Porsha looks foul. Porsha is foul. Porsha ain't nothing but looks and body, but Porsha is a foul girl. But they really got Porsha leaning off a goddamn girl. You really have Porsha. Girl, they really got Porsha in a leather outfit. They really got Porsha in a leather outfit. Girl. I don't care, girl. I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't even care. Girl, this is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all wanted. I'm done. You know what? I'm done. Girl, what Dr. Jackie told Buffy? Girl, when Dr. Jackie was dead in the room, girl, what Dr. Jackie told Buffy, and I'm done. Girl, I'm done. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted, this is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted Pookie and his girlfriend. Y'all wanted shoot 'em up bang bang. Y'all wanted bitches on the show talking about, you gonna respect me to dirt. You gonna respect me to dirt. I got whoops and pistols for bitches like you. I ain't with this Hollywood shit. But that's what we want to see, sister. That's how I know you don't know you signed up for the wrong show, because in actuality, we really want to see the Hollywood shit. That's the whole purpose of the show. We supposed to be seeing the shit that we can't, that we don't have access to. So you missing a mark, mama. With this Hollywood shit, but we want to see the Hollywood shit. Okay? That's what we want to see. And you want to start talking about girl pips and whips and whistles. Team Grid, shout out to y'all. Y'all won. You gonna respect me today. You gonna respect me today. You gonna respect me today. Girl, I said, ooh, girl. I said, ooh, girl. You arguing and fussing with yourself. Remember Mia? Girl, you know she reminded me of Mia. Remember when Mia whooped her ass? Remember when Mia whooped her ass? Not Brit. Remember when Mia was whooping her ass so goddamn bad that Miss Thing was bleeding? Girl, bleeding and shit. Girl broke her nails off. Girl, that's how Brit was. Brit, you fighting yourself. Girl, like, Brit, you fighting yourself at this point, girl, because ain't nobody even said nothing. You in the parking lot, in the middle of the parking lot, hollering and screaming. We got a fighter and now a shooter. Come on. Girl, we got a fighter and a shooter. Girl, we got a fighter and a shooter on the show. And a scammer. Oh, girl, let me shut up. Because Phaedra coming back. Let me shut up. Anyways, girl, a fighter, a shooter, and a scammer, bro. I can't make this shit up, baby. This is what y'all want. Girl, y'all want to fight scammers, and shooters, baby. A fighter, a scammer, and a shooter, baby. Okay, you gotta. What happens when a fighter, a scammer, and a shooter walk into a bar? you know what? It is what it is. You know. It is what it is. This is where we're at, and we're gonna have to just, girl, not me, girl, y'all, girl, I ain't in it. Girl, I'm putting this on y'all. This ain't gonna do it. This ain't gonna do me. I'm putting it on y'all. This is what y'all wanted, okay? And this is what y'all gonna have to deal with. The way Kenya was looking when Britt came in the salon, exactly how I'm looking at Bravo. Okay, okay. God, I'm kidding. When I tell you my sister was fucked up at that motherfucking salon. I knew when she walked in, she did. God, so this bitch about to act a fool. I don't know, my sister don't do it. Oh, girl, but she did it. It don't matter, girl. It's over with. Girl, this is a mess. The people, I mean, it is what it is. All right, y'all. It is what it is, y'all. It really ain't nothing else to talk about. All right. Because she did. What's up, Roxy says? Baby, she did, baby. When I say can't keep, baby, I said, oh, this bitch is about to act a fool. Oh, girl. Baby, oh, girl. She want that. When that lip started twitching, I said, this bitch already. But when that bitch lip started twitching, I said, oh, girl, she already had about 17 shots. I said, girl. And she had that smirk on her face. Like, bitch, you about to get it. And I'm about to get fired. Bitch, you about to get it and I'm about to get fired. Oh, sister. Girl, she said you about to get it and I'm about to be fired, bitch. Mm-mm. That's what happened, baby. Girl, that's what happened. That's what happened. She said, bitch, you about to get it. And I'm about to lose my job. But you about to get it, though. Oh, girl, this is a mess. Girl, okay? Oh, wait. Oh, this is, girl, that was a mess, y'all. Anyways, I'll try to have the Beverly Hills review up. Girl, I'm tired of Beverly Hills. I guess, girl. I might try to have it up tomorrow. I'm gonna try to have it up tomorrow. I will. Yeah. Baby, she was filled to the gills. Okay, shout out to Karen Huger. Okay. Anyways, I'm gone, y'all. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for watching. I had a good time tonight. We like to shout out to all the new people, girl. Really and truly, I talk a lot of shit, I'm talking a lot of shit. I talk a lot of shit because I really like to laugh and kiki. At this point, and Angela Simmons and her gun purse shit. Okay? Right, Lee? Right. But girl, all bullshit aside, I really like to have a good time over here, girl. You know, we get rowdy, but it just be like a fun rowdy. You know, I'm not over here actually threatening to shoot people with pistols. We just like to have a little kiki session, and we like to kiki and laugh. You know, we don't threaten people over here with pistols and whips. We don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, girl. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.